The city-state of Tyr. A cool afternoon by Thasian standards. Ra, your hand running along the inner wall of Matthias' estate. You know that Zorak will be probably sitting by one of the pools in the garden. You've left Zoshak and Klar behind. And sure enough, finally, by following your memory and your footsteps, make your way through the yeepa trees and the date palms, where you can hear and smell the sound of water, and the low rumbling sigh of Zorak that signals that indeed you have found him. Just thinking, Zorak says.
Would you be okay thinking out loud? And I try and make my way over and sit next to him.
He shuffles along the stone bench. The thing cracks alarmingly beneath the weight of the pair of you. I try not to be angry, but this... not what I thought. After war with Ulrich, we have life for many months. But then... well, yes, you've gone sometimes with... well, that thing I'm not supposed to know about. The glowing man. But then you disappear for months. No word. I hear you in dungeon in Gulg. And then again, away, always away. I wish to build life here. He pounds the edge of the bench, and a small chunk of stone actually falls off. Oh, well, I do.
I want to build a life here too. I just feel like they need me. I worry what would happen if I wasn't there. But at the same time, sometimes I end up hurting them instead. I told them that they'll have to leave me out of this one, because I'm going to be spending this time with you. Because it's all good if you can... No, go ahead.
I think you also need to worry about what Zorak need. And what happened when you're not there.
You hear the sound of a horn blowing in the distance. Running feet in the street.
I think then there must be balance. Your life with me not in balance.
There's some shouts and yells actually coming now from the direction of the city walls.
I agree. Something's happening over there, is it?
His attention wanders away from you. You can feel him kind of turning, craning his neck.
I hear shouting. Something about academy.
And almost to kind of underline his words, in the streets running by, there is a small group of the town guards. You can actually hear them shouting, "There's an attack on the academy! Something's at the academy!" You know this to be, of course, Portek's Dwarven Academy, his military school.
And that's where he's at, isn't it? Because he was Kyrodius.
The last you know, that's where Portek is, yes.
Yes. Dang it. I face Zorak and I just say, Portek's there. I have to go. I can we please talk about this later?
You must go.
I'm sorry. And then I turn and I run in the direction of the academy.
Alone in the garden, Zorak hangs his head.
Always, you must go.
I'm sorry.
Bingle Bangle, you find Ra in the street, arriving a few minutes later. She's running kind of hand along the outside wall, down the road toward Caravanway and out toward the city gates. And fairly soon you hear a quick whistle and are presumably mounted in the cockpit. Things were so much easier when she had those horns to steer.
Oh, I know.
You have heard the same thing that has drawn Ryan to the street, that there has been some kind of attack on Portek's Dwarven Academy. Word is that his troops there have gone into lockdown. Something about a defiler.
Okay. Well,
So
I
you
say
steer-
we make our way there fast as possible.
Okay. Steering Ra adeptly through the gathering crowds around the gates at Caravan Gate, you rush through the Tyr's Great Agafari doors, leaving the town guards in your wake, and head out toward Portek's Academy. You can see groups of students and staff have already fled the building, and as the pair of you come charging up, you can see standing framed in the archway into the main courtyard, Bingle Bangle, is none other than Constantine.
Okay.
One of the dwarven students shouts up, "Constantine's in there alone! They smashed Racco! They smashed him to pieces!"
Who smashed him?
There's shouts of a defiler, silent assist, 3 defilers! There's
Christ.
no clear consensus.
You got your weapons, Ra?
I do, don't I? I hope. Right, DM?
quick cut to Bloodletter in the kitchen, leaning against the back door. It's up to you. It's totally up to you.
I
If you
used
think
it to
she's got
prop open the fridge. No, I'll.
You killed us all!
I think she would have it, to be honest.
That's fine by me.
She will immediately charge to the direction she believes. If Tin's allegedly inside, she's going to head inside the best she can.
And Bingle Bangle can be like left a bit, right a bit.
Yeah.
Tin, you feel, then hear, then see Min-Max come thundering out of the cordon that the academy staff and troops have made around the building.
So how long have they been, while they were readying and getting around, I was waiting for them to finish. How long would it have taken for them to lock down the place?
So, about a turn, 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. As they're coming up, I'm going to actually use... Where's my character? I have a character sheet, I swear. There we go. While they're doing that, I want to use my spell concealment.
Yeah.
To see if I can actually be a little stealthy. And yeah, it turns out I will be quite stealthy. And I am going to cast Protection from Evil on myself.
Okay.
And if I
All right.
see Ra and Bengal running up, I'll just hold my hand out. Stay back. There's something in here. It can pierce our minds, and it's turning people to stone.
Well, what are we going to do about it then?
I was going to say just quickly, in the courtyard beyond, you can see what looks to be the shattered remnants of a statue a frighteningly lifelike statue of a young dwarven recruit.
At the
what the
what
hell
are we
is
to
it doing here?
I'll say, find Portek, find the others. They're looking for them. They're going to
Where on earth am I supposed to find a guy like Portek?
find
Isn't he
Matthias.
here?
Find rich things and look for Matthias near them.
Oh, Christ. Okay, Ra, turn around.
And I will sit down, and I'm actually going to start meditating. I'm trying to turn this place into my sanctuary so I can identify if the defiler's still there.
Okay.
Should I put another concealment on that one?
No, that's fine. Find Portek comes Tin's command. And indeed, Ra, where is he, as you ask? The question is not where is he, but Vorn. Van is Portek. When is he?
He's chilling in the year 3000.
Time itself ripples around you, Portek. You emerge a day in the past in your subterranean sanctuary. Matthias and Tik-Tik, you have sent to Herodias' caravanserai. And yourself stepped back through time. What do you do?
Realizing that I am actually before my talk with Herodias, and even before the group came together to discuss the plans, I realized that Portek, past Portek, is actually in the study above, preparing for the discussion to be had with Herodias. So that's where I teleport immediately.
Okay, roll me a d100, please. Just in case you roll something utterly terrible and accidentally put your head in the table.
100, here we go. 87.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Seconds later, then, you appear in the chamber above. You can see your earlier self seated by the window, surrounded by scrolls and ledgers and history books, headbound, deep in study and preparation, coming up with lists of questions and answers, both for Herodias and for his companions.
I immediately stepped into action, and while stepping in front of his vision, I sprinkle dust over the both of us and start whispering in his ear. Hamanu watches you visiting Lianias to seek the sword. Ricard has it. You take on the burden of the sword. You refuse Hamanu's way out. He then tells Dragon and his Kaisharga minions. And then immediately, after doing those actions, proceed to jump back in time. Using pyro manipulation to go to the exact point that I left.
Okay, can I get a manifesto roll for that, please?
Yes.
Difficulty, I think we established, was 18. You got a 16 there with your. That's absolutely enough. Good roll.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay. I'm showing some weirdness with the music at my end, by the way, at Caster FM. So just double check and refresh if need be, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Portek, you are immediately pulled backward through time, arriving once more in the present, in the study. The late afternoon sunlight streams through the room. What do you do? There is the sound of
am I present Portek or am I a past Portek now?
You are the same Portek who has just whispered in his past self's ear and teleported back to the present.
Good. You've gone back to the future. Yes.
Great Scott.
I'm invisible now.
Yes.
And I'm not regularly invisible, but I am actually dust of disappearance invisible, which most likely should be.
It's like improved invisibility. Yeah.
Isn't it slightly even more improved? Because I think there's so it might actually make me even invisible to undead.
So what are you doing?
Ah, good question. I'm still non-detected. I go into the ground and move through the estate, out of the estate.
Okay. So you were at Portek's study in his academy, though.
Yes.
Right. So that's where you are now.
Yes. Yeah.
So where do you...
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but of course that's actually above ground. But it would be stone.
Yes.
The whole building is stone.
Okay.
You wouldn't have it otherwise.
You are aware of considerable tumult outside, shouting of voices, and actually through the windows of the study, you can see Bingle Bangle, Ra, and Constantine in the courtyard.
Okay. I will join them.
Okay. Moments later, you come striding into the courtyard. It takes an hour, doesn't it, Constantine?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so Tin is deep in meditation, with Min-Max standing looking around, really in quite some considerable state of high alertness.
I whisper to Bingle Bangle, what's going on?
Well, Tin is sitting down at your academy. A bunch of people have been turned to stone. There's something, a psionicist, a defiler, I don't know, but we were told to come and find you.
Right. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm presuming this is probably the minions of the dragon being sent after us.
The dragon?
Yes.
I mean, what happened?
Hamanu found out that we got the sword.
Okay.
And he told the dragon.
So we're all dead? Is that it?
I'm not sure, but we're in serious trouble, yes.
As these words leave Portek's lips, there is a ripple in the air, and on the far side of the archway, a skeletal figure quite simply appears, dropping some veil of invisibility.
God.
Tall, cadaverous, necromantic energies drifting off its form. It wears tattered finery. You recognize it as the same thing that was pursuing you during your recent rapid flight.
Portek, I don't think ever saw it.
Okay.
Did he? I don't think we ever saw it.
Only
Tin saw it.
Question mark.
Yes,
I'm meditating. Am I able to hear them talking and this?
Yes,
thing...
you can absolutely hear it. Yes, absolutely, yes.
The second it opens, it starts to shimmer. I will grab my bow and an arrow and just turn towards Portek and say, "Run!" And I'll start firing on the thing.
Okay. I am going to shift you guys over to a map of the academy here.
Great.
Mip.
And I will say, when he says run, he does look, although Rob probably doesn't notice, at the other two as well. But he is focused on Portek.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just the ground floor we have here, but you've got the courtyard there, the main entrances, some steps, and some kind of covered areas and bedrooms and what have you.
Some laundry.
Some of the laundry rooms. Yeah. I will put the. This guy Shaga. There he is.
Bob
Shaga.
Yeah, so I said he was. So he was here. Let me embiggen the half giant.
Embiggen.
Are those the steps that lead down to the courtyard, or out to the door?
I think those are banners that are hanging.
Yeah,
above.
these are.
Yeah,
those
they're like
banners.
kind of ceiling banner things. I can't seem to make your thing bigger for some reason, Panda. That's really weird.
Can't you click on it and
Yeah,
then
okay, yeah, no, I
resize
can.
it?
Yeah, I could. I'm just being
Yay.
stupid. Okay. Right, so you can position yourself where you need to be. He's quite literally there, and if we're starting shooting and shouting, running, then I guess I'm going to need a.
Is he blocking the way out?
He has appeared at the
there not a-
entrance to the caravanserai. Yes.
Back door. Oh my god, please.
Have a look and see. I don't know if Portek built back doors. He probably just goes through the earth when he needs to.
You
Doesn't even-
bitch.
Yeah.
Is Portek still invisible? I mean, Ra wouldn't know, but just checking.
Portek
Okay, so-
does still have the dust of invisibility on him. Yes.
Oh, so I could only hear his voice. I couldn't see him.
No.
Is this here a door? This thing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that
how
leads-
high is
that-
this
that-
wall?
That's basically the outer wall is actually 3 stories high, so 30 feet.
Where
Oh,
did
sorry,
these
sorry,
stairs go?
Wait. That's 10 feet there. Those stairs go to the ground outside.
Like this
Oh,
ground?
sorry. They go into rooms below this. This big thing is like a kind of a balcony.
Oh, this is
as it
an
were.
upstairs area, this here.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the stairs go up here from the inner courtyard
Mm-hmm.
onto a kind of like a balcony that runs around
Yeah.
here, and then you go through and to the outside there.
And are these things bleachers or are they stairs? Or are they nothing? What is
Those are like little bleachers, so that's like a
Yes.
training yard.
yeah, okay.
Do you want us
So
to
let's
roll
have
initiative?
yes, I will finish.
Oh,
Also, Mark, my arrow is ready to fly. I have not released it, and I'm still under. I would have just finished I had my protection from evil.
Yeah, you're going to get to roll right away. I'm just getting the initiative off everyone.
Oh, I'm not attacking. I have my radius for protection from evil. I was just letting you know.
I understand. Yes. Okay, a bingle bangle.
hold on, it's just rolling. 7.
Niven. Portek.
5.
Okay, Tick, please roll, even though you're not there yet.
Oh.
I rather presume you will be hearing the.
It might have a
kerfuffle
bug
shortly.
sense.
What do you mean yet?
I see a 2 there from Matthias. Tick, anything from you?
I'm rolling 3.
A 3,
I don't know what I'm doing yet, so
No, and these will be you and Matthias both got low results, so your actions are going to be held anyway. Ra?
yeah.
7.
Also a Niven and 10.
6.
6. Okay, 10. Right, as a bow specialist, 10, you can shoot first right now before we go into initiative.
I have my protection from evil on, so I'm actually holding.
Yeah.
I'm actually working on a secondary spell. I'm going to add an 8 to that, so I'm actually going to go on a 14. Very quickly,
14.
obviously. Very, very, very quickly.
Okay. The Kaishaga takes 3 slow steps forward and unerringly looks directly at you, Portek. Give the sword
No others need die.
Portek, do you have any response to that?
Is he lying? Is the question.
Good question. I'm asking if you have a response.
Oh.
The answer is no. You're going to kill us anyway.
And risk making another banshee? How foolish do you think we are?
Its attack is not directed at you. There is a lash of psychic energy streaks out and strikes. That's the circle. Nice. Okay, strikes Ra, who is just outside due to her enormous butts.
Did you just get jump scared?
Yes, I got jump scared by my son, who just suddenly grabbed the back of my chair.
Can I get a saving throw against death magic, please? From Ra?
Gosh.
Ew. Wait, so if I'm still on her head, is she just like having a bad time and then I'm not?
Judging from this map, from the map, the way the tokens are and the radius is, yes, you are on Ra's left shoulder, which is inside the circle of protection. But her hams are so giant that her right shoulder is outside. Oh, good.
God damn it, Ra, you're too dummy thick.
I know, it's just yeah, how it is. Is that good? Is a 9 good?
19. Yes, you only take 22 points of damage from the otherwise fatal blast of psychic energy. So that puts you on a lowly 136.
Oh.
Cuts his head off.
Cut his head off.
And the Kaishaga then strides right up to here, where you can see that it can't get through the circle. Something is holding it back. It kind of pushes up against it. You can see its skin starts to smoke and smolder. And it looks across the circle towards you once more, Portek.
Give the sword.
And
is time frozen or?
Is time frozen? No, that's just its initiative action. It gets to say something, move, and do something. Moments later, there is another ripple in the air behind it.
Not another one.
And you indeed see a second horrific undead creature appear, just a short distance behind the first. I'll pop his counter on the map.
What the hell is that?
Here. Yeah, he's horrible, isn't he? Did you just say a swear, Arnout?
I said the HELL word.
Yeah,
You monster.
HE double hockey
Time out.
sticks. You bastard.
Time out right now.
There is
Go sit on the naughty step.
No ripple of invisibility being dropped. The second Kaishaga suddenly appears, almost certainly on the wings of a psionic teleport. And Matthias and Tic-Tic are both up next, but as of yet, you don't know anything's going on that requires immediate attention. You've become aware of a growing crowd at the Dwarven Academy, which is not far away from the Caravanserai. You don't know whether it's some martial display going on, but I suppose your danger senses are starting to prickle a little bit.
You guys are just
also the
sipping
fact that
martinis.
we were just teleported here by Portek in a slightly panicky state.
Yeah. Portek.
Portek puts. Let me have a quick check. Can he do that? Yeah. Puts a spell on Tin.
Casting time?
Casting time is 5.
Okay, Vortex spell goes up on 10. Right. Constantine, you start casting. Bingle Bangle and Ra, both on 7.
Do you want to go first or shall I?
Okay, well, first things first, get inside the circle.
Yeah, that's
Get
my
your
plan.
hammy thighs in the circle. Second of all, I don't know what we can do to hurt this thing.
I have an idea.
You should, right?
Hit
You
it.
can.
I'm gonna move here, so I should be inside the circle, I believe.
Yep. Yes, you feel a rush of enveloping air protect you.
And I do what I do best, and I'm just gonna hit it with my Latulus.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna try.
The Kashagra in front of you is armor class 18 at present.
And it's 2 main, 1 offhand, right?
That's right.
Where's the
Okay,
second
well,
one?
when she's Latulusing, I'll
Oh, there it
be
is.
sticking.
I just wondered, are these the same singing sticks that Ra made for you from the burned out Argosy from chapter 1? You've been
bro.
carrying the same ones around from the beginning.
Yeah, dog.
That's really cool. Okay, so
that
3
is-
hits there, and wow.
Yeah, 25,
40,
19, 20.
64.
64 damage.
64,
One of them's a miss, the other 2 are hits.
Bang, bang, ba bang, ba bang, ba bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay. Yes, right. Bingle Bangle, you flail, striking twice with your singing sticks. Unfortunately, they are unable to deal any damage to the Kaishaga, simply thudding off the thing's undead ropey hide. Bloodletter is not so similarly stymied and hews several corpulent chunks out of the thing's cadaverous form.
Well, then, before I finish my round, get out, like, just sheath the singing sticks and get out my elemental blade, just so I have it ready for next round. Okay.
Yes. Okay. One quick. Just a minute, please. Let me check something. Got it. Okay, right. Nice. Portek, your spell goes off.
I put a psionic override on Tin.
Okay, and the effects of that are?
This spell allows the wizard to turn psionics used against him or the target individual against the psion, back at the psion. If the person so protected makes a saving throw versus paralyzation, when the psionic power is used against him, it reflects that power back at its manifester.
Nice.
The manifester is then allowed a saving throw versus death magic with a -2 penalty to resist the effects of his own mind bending. But whether the wizard is successful in reflecting the psionics back onto their source or not, no psionic attempts made by that individual against the caster will get through for the duration of the spell.
Okay, so I presume when it says caster at the end there, it means the creature protected.
Yeah, area of effect on an individual. So
if you put it on someone else, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, good. So yeah, Tin, through elemental energies, you feel your mind rapidly warded from psionic attack, increasing the level of protection around you even further. And moments after that, your own spell goes off.
So there would be the wind that was formerly enveloping us, which is going to go away because I'm doing an attack.
Yeah.
Eventually just turns and spins around an arrow in my hand as I just reach out and attempt to stab the individual in front of us. The winds seeming to be like dark and then light as I try to use Dispel Evil.
Whoa. Okay.
High level spells, man. Jeez.
Ooh!
Portek is only a little bit jealous.
Is there anything we can do, like hold hands, like in Guardians of the Galaxy? No?
That was almost a 3.
Yeah, I saw that 3, got really
So-
excited and was like, I'm not that lucky, and then it just turned over.
That was outrageous. Okay, nice. Right. At the very end of the round then, TikTok and Matthias, I'll come to you in just a second. There is a sudden series of horrified screams as out through the cordon of individuals, you see a third Kaishaga has appeared. And this, quite simply, strides through the cordon of surrounding troops and dwarves and city guards who are trying to hold it back briefly, hewing them down like wheat before the scythe. Moving step by inexorable step toward where you guys are holed up inside the academy. And this one looks like this.
Jesus.
He skipped leg day.
Slender.
He skipped leg day. Good Lord.
Long blade hanging from his undead hand. And by the end of the round, he reaches about this point here, should we say. Let's put him there. Okay. Now, this last arrival, the bloodshed he causes on his route as he strides up through the would-be cordon around the academy, that is enough to send screamings reaching the ears of Tik-Tik and Matthias.
Okay.
So you can take an action to hot-foot it over there by the end of the round, should you so wish, or do something else right away at the caravanserai.
Drink.
Drink.
Yeah, please.
Another Pims. Another glass of Scapanong, please.
Oh my
Who was
God.
that time?
Well, I guess we better get back there.
Yeah,
So keep
so-
up, and I will sprint off towards the academy.
Yeah, I will sprint there as well.
Okay, cool. Right, Inish down for the new round.
How long will it take me?
I'll
Takes
pick
you
you up.
takes your action to get that. Yeah. Just make a normal initiative roll for this round, right? Kaishaga 1 is on a 9. Klutz. Number 2 is cocked. Number 2 is on a 5.
I'm just going to roll initiative because I don't actually know what I'm going to do yet.
2.
Oh, bollocks.
Don't worry, mate. I'm not far off you.
Okay. Say some numbers at me. Bingle bangle.
1.
Way, Porter.
1.
Coming to you. Give me a sec.
Oh, this so long of you birds. Tick tick.
I rolled a 9. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do.
10.
10 for
What was
Porter. Okay. Matthias.
13.
13.
Yeah,
What
maximum.
the hell, guys? Jesus.
Ra.
5.
5.
Acceptable.
10.
Acceptable. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. What you got for me there, dwarf?
11.
11. Right.
It's nice knowing you all.
Okay, Bingle
Sheesh.
Bangle, while your companions lie down
my
and have
God.
little naps, make some sandwiches and go to the toilet, what do you do?
Excuse me, guys. Okay. Well, considering that there's still a Bob Shaga is in front of us,
Okay.
I'll use my elemental blade. While everyone decides to just watch me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can we
Yep.
go
Nice
back to
knowing
the
you
map,
all.
The map screen.
Oh, yes, map screen. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
As much as we like looking at Jimmy, the
Bob
Kaishaga.
Shaga. Yeah.
Yeah. It says for elemental blade, number of attacks 2. So is that 2
That's
per
right.
round?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both hits, I think.
Yeah, nice.
Epic. And he's what? Is he a large or small?
No, small, medium.
At large.
Yeah, small, medium, at large. Yeah, 16.
He's a grande, not a venti.
A venti.
Okay, 16. Yes, right. So you whirl the elemental blade about your head.
Yeah.
Strike once, strike twice. The
then-
Kaishaga howls, staggering backward. Yes.
And then I will leap off of Ra's shoulders to stand behind her. And if I can I optimize my armor?
Yeah.
Kidoki. I do that then.
Okay. So moments later, this Kaishaga rushes up here, quite literally pivots itself off the wall and comes hurtling, unhampered whatsoever by the circle of protection, and lands right on the far side and immediately lays into the gladiators. Strikes twice at you, Bingle Bangle. Let me just double check his numbers here. Something crazy, isn't it? Yeah, he's missing on a 1.
Are you serious?
2 hits on Bingle Bangle and 1 on Ra. Bagal.
I'll say my prayers now.
7 plus 4 is 11 plus 28 is 39 damage from 2 lashing sword blows, leaving you on 46 hit points. And a single blow to you, Ra, for 16 damage. Just a glancing blow, but it hits you with the speed of a charging mechalot, leaving you on 120. Stop messaging me. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I don't want to party. I want to stay and play.
Nerds. Okay, and then hurtles past you. There's one of those leaping kicks off the wall and comes to a stop
Show off.
on the ground behind Portek.
No one's
over here.
impressed, you know, Steve. God.
Steve.
Steve Shagger. Oh, God's sake. You're like a
Okay,
lame boy group.
Ra and this guy over here. But he's using Sonic, so Ra, go ahead.
I'm gonna move here, so I'm still within the aura.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit the guy who hit my little buddy,
My man.
my funny little man.
My little meow
Okay,
meow.
He's armor class 20.
That's
Hit him.
3 hits.
Yay.
And he's a medium.
Drop. He is indeed medium.
Medium rare.
You want fries with that?
22, 24,
Ooh.
19.
Lee.
55. Sorry, I was looking for my mute button.
Cool. 55.
No, sorry, more than that. Sorry, 65.
65.
Sorry.
65.
65.
Okay,
I was looking for my unmute button.
As I just
It's funny that you're all
almost
waiting
like,
for me to say that, and I'm the thicko.
No, man, your maths is like super fast.
yeah.
Thank you.
I just charge round and then I just twirl my Latulis around, just laying into them like, leave my friend alive.
Yeah, I don't even have to duck. I just stand there like, cool.
Okay. The Kai Shagi here takes several steps in that direction, retaining its line of sight on you, Ra. Snaps its fingers once. Around you, the world suddenly seems to warp and spin on its head, and you feel yourself being hurled skyward as gravity is reversed around you. There's no saving throw against this, and as you come hurtling back down toward the ground, having already used your action,
I have boots of like springing and jumping. Do I potentially get any? Do
Did you?
Yeah,
You already used your action. You can't use then a potion or something, huh? No.
Exactly.
Is there no protection from the protection of evil spell then?
There is not.
I can leap 30 feet. Oh, I can leap 15 feet vertically. So does that remove at least 15 feet of the damage?
Yes, it will take it down to 9d6.
Right.
9?
Yeah, I rolled a bunch of ones. 3,
Haha.
4, 5, 10, 11, 20, 26 damage. As you hurtle skyward and then come thwacking back down, slam into the ground, and just manage to get your boots under you at the last second. Did I say 36 there?
No, 26.
26. Okay, so that puts you on 94, down into double figures. It's not fair, really, is it? No.
That's the sound she makes when she lands.
Yabby, yabby, yabby.
Everyone try and stay
almost-
stood as the earth erupts around you.
At almost the same time, the horrendous creature and now around it, you can see the ground begin to ripple with defiling energy as it forks its spell, unleashing 2 at once. Everybody's initiative bounces back by 2 counts.
Including the people that aren't there yet?
Mark,
so
can I do
not-
something to
not
stop this?
Not such as what?
Well, this is my sanctum, isn't it? Can I stop the defiling in any way? Is there a possibility of that?
Using what?
Let me have a look.
His sheer will.
I do not give consent for your defiling.
It doesn't affect
sanctuary.
Tick and Matthias.
Yeah.
Just a
Makfari
minute.
covered
Hold on.
the Matthias's mansion with an anti-defiling spell, but I don't know if he did it here.
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm going to come back to you, Carl.
Yeah.
The creature, as I said, forks a second spell, and there is a blast of chain lightning that strikes Ra first, and then bounces. Let's say,
I will sacrifice. I can use the sacrifice power
okay.
from the earth elemental cleric,
Just a moment, please.
where I will take the a hit point of damage for each level of the spell to absorb the thing. As far as I'm quickly trying to read up on it.
It's all right. I'll pull it open as well. I'm completely fine with that. I'm just waiting for the PDF to open so I can check to see if it requires an action. Because if it does, you can't do it. Because it's not your action yet.
Does my magic resistance, since it's 2% per level, technically I'm what do I mean now? 36%. Do I have to roll a D100 to see if this helps me at all?
Just a minute, please. One thing at a time. Anytime a cleric is within a defiler's magical destruction, he may substitute his life force with a spell energy.
Sorry, I misread that.
The land suffers no ill effects. So are you doing that?
I'm doing that, yes.
Okay, so...
but there's not an action, right?
It just happens.
Yeah, it's a choice.
His spell goes off all the same, but there is no defiler radius, so no one takes any initiative penalty.
Yeah. And I'm getting damage, I'm presuming.
And you take, this is going to be from, if you're going to do it for both spells, because he's using twin spell.
Yes.
You're getting it for a 6th level chain lightning, so 6. And reverse gravity is 7. So 13. So is it 1 per level?
Yeah.
13 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so that puts you on 57. Okay, so yes, you quite literally give up your own life force, surrendering that in place of the life energy being drawn from the ground. Although the rest of you can't see him, you can all hear the sharp intake of breath coming from Portek's lungs. And Portek, you stagger sideways as life energy is drawn from you, powering the Defiler's spell, but at least preserving the land around you.
Noble self-sacrifice.
Chain lightning starts at 12d6. Can I get a saving throw against spells in order, please? In this order. First, Portek, please.
Oh, sorry. Yep, that's a save.
But yes,
Okay.
Tim, you would have spell resistance against that.
Yeah, when we get, I will get to that in a second. Let me just top this up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, 25, 16, 7.
Racket staff is going to absorb
please. 35. Okay, so Carl.
Sorry.
You made the saving throw?
I made a saving throw, but I'm using a racket staff to absorb the energy.
Yep. Okay. And how many power points are you pulling out of the staff for that?
Get back to you.
Okay. Okay, looking at the map next, as the energy streaks around, as I said, I was going to go clockwise. The chain lightning, a blast of electrical energy slams into Portek. It remains to be seen right now whether it actually affects him as he holds the staff of Raquette over his head, trying to get it to absorb the electrical energy. It then leaps onto you, Bingle Bangle. Can I get a saving throw against spells from you, please?
God damn! I'm not a firebender. I don't know how to redirect lightning.
Slightly less energetic when it hits you.
On spells. No, wait.
Yeah.
Where is it? Sorry, on my sheet.
On the same page as...
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I take the full damage, Shimmer. Sorry.
Okay.
I got a 22. Did I save?
I failed to activate stuff.
You saved, and only takes 16 damage there, Bengal, which drops you down to 30 hit points.
That's like
Carl,
nothing.
you said you
Okay.
take full damage?
No, I take half damage because of the save, but I don't manage to activate the staff's power. Otherwise, I would have taken no damage. Yeah.
You only take 17. You're on 40 hit points. The chain lightning energy then leaps straight toward Constantine. You have a magic resistance roll, I think you said there, Dwarf.
Okay, let me.
So just give me a percentage.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna help me at all. That's an 82.
That's a little too high. Okay, right. So just give me a saving throw against spells, please.
Okay, this is electrical attack, so I get a +2 to this as well.
Yep. Cool. 29 or 15.
So +2 would make it, so it would be a save. 7 + 2.
Okay, so you only take 15 damage as you manage to dodge away from the worst of the electrical energy, and that puts you on 67 hit points. And then last in the circle there, curves its way around and grounds itself in Ra. Take off another die there, going down to 26 or 13 saving throw. Is that a natural 20? Nice.
Natural 20.
Okay, so only 13 damage to you, Ra, and the chain lightning then grounds itself into the earth, unable to find any further targets, leaving you on 81. That is such a cool spell.
It's very cool. I hate it.
I remember when there wasn't such a thing as chain lightning, and then the day it came out, and we just thought it's just the fucking coolest day ever. Defiler number 3 and Tick on 9.
Okay, so
Defiler number 3, by the way, is this guy over here.
right.
Sorry,
Where are we
Defiler
coming
number 1.
from?
No, this guy number 1. Okay, so you can approach in any direction you want, given that you're a Kreen. You can come leaping over the walls, running from the back. This is the main entrance area here.
Okay.
So that's where you can see the really rotted zombie face looking one.
Okay. As I see the creature up ahead, and I'm charging towards him, I throw my Kyorkcha at him. First thing.
Yes, go.
Ooh.
Before closing the distance.
Yep.
Yes! Limb sever!
No! Oh, there we go. Okay, and let's pick one.
Chop his pinky off.
1 to 3 is, you know what, Limb. Okay,
I think it's here. Kyorkcha, on a roll of 18 or higher, it'll sever a random extremity, arm, leg, neck, tail, tentacle, or whatever, but not head.
So arms or legs. Okay, so roll a d4. 1 or 2 is left or right leg. 3 or 4 is left or right arm.
2.
2, left leg. Sorry, right leg. Okay. Takes the Kashaga's right leg out just above the knee. The Kashaga hits the ground, falls, lies there momentarily stunned, and the Kyorkcha comes back into your outstretched arm.
Okay, and then I close the distance and start hacking with Othan's flame.
Okay, at the exact same time as your Kyorkcha is in the air, it is unleashing which is number 1, is it? You were going at this one, right?
Yes, and I'm coming from that towards the main entrance. I figured that was the most logical.
Okay. So where were
I guess
we?
I'll put my picture there.
Yep. At the same time as that, it is unleashing I'll make you big.
Big bug.
It is big bug. I like bug butts and cannot lie. Where are we here? Yes, right. Unleashes a psychic blast of crushing mental energy straight toward Portek. Portek, what's your mental armor class at the moment?
I have a ring of mind shielding. Does that help?
Yeah, got the card handy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to roll its manifestor roll. Will it manifest the power?
Where's my ring? Goddammit. Ah, there, a Jerek's ring. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's completely immune to ESP, detect lie, and no alignment.
That's it?
That's what it says on the card.
All right, save against spells, please.
Six plus my bonuses. Yeah, that's a save.
Okay. You feel the thing's psychic vice close around your mind ever so briefly, but your innate force of will is enough to hold it off. Tic-Tic, you had your action, and Portek, you're up.
Tic-Tic's got more attacks, hasn't he?
No, because I used my
Oh,
my attack to throw my Kyorkcha.
I thought you said you pummeled it, so I thought you got more.
Portek
Well,
flips.
I
flips.
He
would.
can say whatever he likes. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
He rips his head off.
I run at him and I kill him.
Go ahead, Carl.
How?
Portek flips a sunflower seed into the air, and a brief mumbling of some words of power, and a little green ball appears into his hand. He says, "Close your eyes," to everybody, and then throws the ball up, and a sunburst, maximized,
Ooh.
does 36 points of damage to all 3 undead. No save.
Outstanding.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Does it also heal
36.
us?
36, did you say, yeah?
Yeah, 36, no save.
Okay, there is a flare of necromantic energy around the Defiler Kaishaga. His body hits the ground, crumbling, even before the full effect of the sun flare is upon it. Body, possessions all vanish with a rush of teleport energy.
Which one was
Oh,
that?
God.
Oh, that one.
The Defiler. The others take damage, and they're not happy about it, but there's not much they can do.
And
Suckers.
I move away from the guy who's standing next to me.
6.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like you. I'm going to move away.
No, don't get up.
I think I should be standing over here. This is much better.
Behind the harp, yeah. It's good idea. Okay,
You got the
Constantine.
right idea.
So again, that air will be swirling around as I move over near our happy little boy here. And once again, oh wait, I just threw my spell away. Great. Again, I'm trying to remove him again, just as last turn.
Dispel evil again.
What's that?
Dispel evil again.
Yes. He gets minus 2. I cannot win against this guy. He gets a minus 2 because I'm so good with the elements.
It's still
but he's just a
20.
god, apparently.
Yeah. The thing kind of stares down at you, and you can hear from beneath its lips a high-pitched whistling laugh. Tablelanders,
And
children.
I will take the rest of my movement and move back to where I was.
And finally, Matthias.
Oh, how many pints have I had? I'm down the pub.
How many pints?
Well, I said to Tic-Tic, drink, and he was like, "Yeah." I said,
I rolled
"Meet
8.
you there." Right, so I'm gonna
You
charge.
had 8 pints.
8 pints. I run the wrong way.
I
I will charge, and what Tic-Tic said earlier, pummeling. I'm going to go and attack number 1 with my short sword and dagger.
Okay.
He's prone currently, correct?
He is currently prone. Yeah.
What does that give me?
Like you, he's legless. You get a +4 against him.
+4. Okay. Oh, The natural 1. So that's 2 hits, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That and that.
17.
17 damage.
Okay, cool.
I'll just move myself onto the bias. Don't think hiding's going to make any difference here. That'll do.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I'm going to go there.
What's the code for rolling dice in Roll20 again?
It's /R, isn't it?
/R.
/R and then the number.
Yeah.
No space.
So /R 1d20 is what I always do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay,
with
cool.
I do a space between the /R and the one and the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So there we go. Good. A second later, this Kaishaga is not just on its feet, but levitating upwards, leaving its severed limb on the ground, rising into the air, and then snaps a rush of psychic energy straight down toward the two of you who are nearby. A psychic crush dealing both of you 25 damage, no save. Matthias, that puts you on 65. And Tick, that
What is my hit points now? Because obviously I went up a level.
90.
I'm on 82.
I went up a level though, so
You have yourself at what, Matthias?
I'm on 90 currently, but I went up a fighter level.
Level. What level do you have yourself at?
Oh, 13 I am.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you should be on...
Warrior, that is.
Yeah. You should be on 92 hit points. So 67. And what did you say that are out?
That puts me on 82 points.
82. Okay. The undead horror glares down at the pair of you, its psychic energies filling its undead mind in preparation for further physical assault. Initiative, please.
Didn't he just have his go?
Yeah, they're high enough level to have twin powers.
But we're high enough level.
Sign assist and the fighter. 2 and a 3. Wow, good job, boys. Bingle Bangle.
8.
8. Portek.
6.
A 6. Tick.
12.
Matthias.
9.
I always thought I was more sprightly than that, but apparently not.
I know, no. Ra.
12 as well.
There's just a real lack of get up and go, I feel.
Come on,
here.
guys.
Yes, I really.
So when you obviously
Oof.
delimb someone, do you actually do any damage with it?
7.
Oh, did I actually not roll the damage?
You didn't roll any damage.
I didn't roll any damage. I forgot.
Too excited.
I was too excited to roll
He
the
feels
damage.
better though. He's got no limb, no leg.
Here,
He
let me
feels
just roll the
alright.
damage. 15 damage.
Okay. That makes a difference, yes.
Yes, I was about to say that. Oh, his limb's off. Oh, wait.
No, it isn't.
Doesn't seem bothered.
Yeah.
I've had worse.
He looks fine.
Okay, another twin blast of psychic assault against you. This one is first off against Tick. Manifest. Yes, save and throw against spells, please, Tick.
You don't have to sound so happy about it.
Yeah, he's really
Might
enjoying
work.
this, huh?
It
Yeah, hold
might
on,
work.
Really enjoying this.
Really rare that their abilities work at this level. No, there you go. Fucking hell. And his, where are we?
Sure, what? Like, what?
He does the psychic crush thing again.
88? Oh.
So what does this mean?
You have to roll for save.
I did, and I saved.
Oh,
so
it's slash R. Sorry, it's
Yeah,
slash R.
/R, not
Oh,
R
I can't
slash.
get
But what does it mean? Do I take damage?
It means you're gonna die.
It means you take 38 damage
Make
now, the
peace
pair
whatever
of you,
god you pray to. Oh
from
my
a
God.
brutal psychic crush as the psionicist Kaishaga pummels you, a pair of you, again and again and again.
But hold on a
Tick,
second.
tick,
What was the save for then?
domination.
Oh.
52...
38 points
40.
of damage.
Yeah.
Yes, you're on 44 now.
Yes.
Matthias,
Gotta kill this
you're
thing quickly.
on 29. It's the mental assault, one after the other, horrendous, pounding, crushing, and pounding. At the same time as this, or should I say, moments afterward, the warrior Kaishaga presses its attack against Ra. As before, it's 3 attacks, missing only on a 1, 4, 18, and a 5. As I recall, it was just D8 plus 14, so that's easy to do. 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62 damage.
What? Okay.
Ra
That's
is on
enough now.
19 hit points. The thing stabs low, thrusts high, rolls quite literally underneath your grasp, and leaves a raking slash down your back, opening your spine to the air. Stands back again. I had heard you were more skilled than this, it says. Portek.
Portek throws up another sunflower seed into the air. Close your eyes.
Maximized again?
Yep.
Another 36?
Yes.
Well, I've only got 34 hit points. Okay. So I only got 42, which is really not that much better. Okay. The Kaishaga gives a terrified yell, staggers backwards, slumps against the wall, and is before its disintegrating body, even before it hits the ground, is whisked away on some kind of teleport energy. This Kaishaga looks a little bit nervous. Tin.
Given his pathetic attempts so far, I'm going to switch to my staff and optimize my armor and just go into defensive position.
Okay. Wall of wood. Bingle bangle.
He said wood.
He said wall.
What?
Bingle bangle.
Yeah,
What you got
yeah.
for me?
Hi.
That's Banglay to you.
It's Mr. Bengal Bengal. Yeah.
Bangle.
So okay, so I'm on like 30 something hit points, right? 30 on the dot, maybe.
Yeah, on the dot. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ra is on how many now? Like 40?
Well, you can't really tell
19.
another character's hit points, but if you were to make an estimate on a scale of between 1 and 158,
Don't fuck with me, okay?
I think right now you've got the most hit points.
Do I? Oh, golly gosh.
Yes.
Use your hit points.
I'm debating whether or not to use my extra healing on Ra, because she's a lot more powerful than I am.
Why didn't you kill the Kaishaga? He's almost dead.
Is he almost dead?
Yes.
He's not feeling very well.
You guys,
He says
what if I miss?
he's like
Yeah.
Just kidding, I never miss. I'm gonna hit him with my
I've got a bit of a
elemental blade.
raspy cough.
so you're going to run over to here.
You said goddamn
look at
Nasonex.
that! Yes. Okay. There's not even any need to roll damage for that.
Okay.
Bingle bangle, you just leap down off Ra, rush across the battlefield, and Matthias, the halfling, quite literally appears next to you, and with a single well-placed bow, thwacks the Kaishaga out of the air. Its body is gone, plucked away.
Does the leg stay? Does the leg stay?
Teleport-
Oh,
the leg likewise,
I've got a
unfortunately,
leg.
is similarly
Damn it.
summoned away
I was going to add that to my collection
of legs.
of legs. I could start
It's good
a
at
new
you, right?
collection.
You take a moment to catch your breath. All of you are alive, sorely injured.
Yes.
Ra is bleeding from a number of horrendous wounds. The dust settles. In the distance, there's a distant ragged cheer goes up from some of the onlookers.
Let's get everybody healed.
I'll start
let-
moving around
Let's be quick about it.
and healing everyone.
They might come back.
Exactly. Yeah. You saw them get whisked away. This has
Vomit all over it.
vomit all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tin won't say anything. I'll just walk around and just start healing everyone.
He took his leg off.
He got better.
Yeah, he got better.
I also don't really say anything. I'll just take a knee so that I kind of relax a little bit as my spine is getting chilly.
Yeah.
I immediately hand my I call for my trader. He's probably somewhere around here on the estate, looking on.
Yeah. Yes.
Hand him a bag of gold and whisper a shopping list into his ear. He needs to get some stuff.
What?
The metampiric components, that kind of
Carrots,
stuff.
Celery.
No. You've already had your month's shopping on those. Remember, there's a limited amount per month that are available.
That was Kirodios.
Yeah, it's not per character. It's per trip to the market.
Oh,
She cleared the market out.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know
per
that.
month, per market per month. It's on the shopping list handout.
Okay.
Just answer your questions quickly, dwarf.
He's getting different stuff than her, by the way.
Okay, so as per usual, it's whatever it is. I think it's D4-1 doses are available. So just check on the market list.
Okay.
Bingle Bangle is at 30 out of 85.
All right,
Tin,
anybody
you
else
are
injured?
You are 67. Everyone is. You are 67 out of 83. Tick Tick is 82.
No, I'm down to 44.
Oh, sorry, 44 out of 107.
Wow,
Yeah,
we've
he had
had
me.
our asses beat.
Matthias is at 29 out of 92. Portex at 40 out of 70. And Ra is at 19 out of 158.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's get
I think
that.
I'm gonna drop a heal on Ra because anything else is kind of just pissing in the wind.
Okay.
I would
Pretty
agree,
much.
yeah.
Didn't we have a magical item that had regeneration on it?
So,
Yeah, it was the sword of Camelot.
Which is
No,
no
no.
longer with us.
No,
It's-
that was
no.
it was something else, something
so
recently,
heal
didn't we?
there.
I've still got the
Okay,
sword,
so-
but it's got no charge. Right?
I have
So
the helm
Ra,
of...
all of that heals your injuries fully. Ra,
Ooh.
I will use a heal on
round
Tick
one.
Tick
Oh,
and
nice.
a
Thank you.
heal on Matthias as they're down far too much.
Two.
That's some efficient casting there.
Gracias.
Nice. 3 heals. 1, 2, 3 rounds spent doing that.
All right,
Okay.
for
Just a minute. Is anyone doing anything else in those 3 rounds? Or are we waiting for the healing to be?
Optimization.
I'm going to be casting detect invisibility on myself.
Yep. Okay.
I'm also going to be using observation to just get to high ground once I'm healed, to get a sense of the surroundings and see if there's anything unusual going on. Maybe they've teleported just slightly away. I mean, for all we know, they're like
yes.
outside the walls.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Cool.
I will do the same in
and-
hide.
Gotcha. Any other heal magic other than those 3 heal
yes,
spells?
I'm in process. I'm in process.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So that's going to be
gonna-
18 for Bengal.
Okay. 48. You're on now. Bingle Bangle.
Okay.
I made my observation check just in case you care.
If nobody's doing
we'll
anything
get
else
that.
during that turn, I'll cast another one.
No, I'm also casting healing. So if I get a word in,
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've cast detect invisibility on yourself. What
Yes.
else?
then I'm going to start healing. Anybody who is not healed, I suppose I'll start on myself. I wasn't healed yet, right?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
There's a dice chart on the Twitch view screen, just so anyone.
That's because it's taking mine. That's
Okay. So Portek, how many for you?
Check. Rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
The math rocks rolling.
20.
Right.
20. Okay, puts you on 60 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
I will cast
it-
another on Bengal.
Wait a minute, please. Just from Portek. Anything else from Portek?
And he can only cast the spell, right? So I can't do anything this round anymore.
No, anything else from Portek other than that? Any other healing magic other than that spell?
Yeah, he's going to cast another healing.
Go on then. On who? For how much?
Who's worst off at the moment?
At the moment, Bingle Bangle, 48 out of 85. The worst off is Bingle Bangle.
Gets 16 points.
Okay, 58, 64. Okay, right. So you guys are now caught up with each other.
I'm on
your various
64?
64, yeah. Tim's on 67 and Portek's on 60. Everyone else is fully healed.
Okay.
Okay, are we leaving it at that?
No. Do you have more rounds? Then Tin, you heal yourself. I heal myself to max. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll agree. I'll say, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Instead, I actually heal Bengal.
But Bengal's already
Okay.
healed, right?
No, 64
No.
out of 85.
I'm on 64.
How
sorry.
much more to Bingle Bangle?
I will tell you in 1 second.
Yep.
16.
670. So okay, that leaves you on 80. You're only a few hit points off there, Bingle Bangle.
80, yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. Yeah, okay. And Portek yourself, any more to you?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Lower level.
As long as it's more than 10, then you'll be fully healed.
Yeah. Whoa.
Normally, I would hand wave this and go, yes, you have enough time to rest and fully heal yourselves. But you don't. Just so you know, you guys have spent 5 rounds on healing so far.
four
in case
points.
anyone was tracking. Okay, 64. That's really that's pathetic. Okay,
know.
and then anything from Tin at the same time?
No.
Okay, all right. So just at the end of that quick 5 minutes of healing, everyone in the party is healed, except we have Bingle Bangle on 80 out of 85, Tin 67 out of 83, Portek 64 out of 70. Okay? In those same 5 minutes, Tick, you have scuttled around the outside and up onto one of the upper levels of the academy, scanning the area around. The city guard and the academy troops and staff have managed to get their cordon as solid as they can. They are tending to the wounded and the dead, carrying the bodies back off toward the city. There's considerable upset and grief. You can see over at Korodius' caravanserai, her own house guards have set up a firm cordon shutting the thing down, and a word is going back and forth between the staffs to at least coordinate and find out what the hell is going on. Of the Kaishagi, you see no sign anywhere around. You can see the surrounding fields, the road leading into Caravan Way and off down the Tyr Valley. Matthias, likewise, from your concealed position, there's no sign of any enemies anywhere nearby. Bingle Bangle, can you make me save and throw against spells, please?
Okay. I just remembered I have my Ring of Chank's chip, which gives me a +2 on saving throws.
Yes, then just factor that in. That should be included on your Roll20 sheet already, actually. So,
Oh, okay. Against what? Spells?
yeah, spells.
Bless.
What have you guys done?
I think this is us.
Okay, good. All right, Bingle Bangle. You get a weird sense of prickling on the back of your neck as if someone's watching you. Flip your head left and right. You see no one there. At the same time, I want saving throws against spells from. Let me get this right. Portek, Matthias, and Tick, please.
Oh, can they see me? Can they?
Saving throw.
Just cast saving against spells, please.
Saving spells. No attributes.
Yeah, I save.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
'Cause I saved. 'Cause I saved. Yes.
Yeah.
Saved.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay, all three of you feel a magical awareness pressing up against the bounds of the non-detection spell. For the time being, at least the spell holds. Okay, right. Over to you guys, I suppose. What are you guys doing?
Okay, I regroup.
Yes, regrouping and explanations might be in order, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
This music is very combat-y. Is that intentional, or is that me?
That's
Are we still
not
on the
for me.
clock?
dwarf. You might want to refresh because I'm not on combat music at my end at all.
Oh,
Refresh.
weird. That's weird.
I'm
Okay, I
on,
refreshed.
I
Very
can't.
refreshed.
Oh, I messed up.
So your regeneration ring doesn't regen hit points then? Or-
No, it does not.
Oh.
It regenerates my body, and so it will help me from not dying, but it will not help me before that.
Okay. I knew we had one, a ring of regeneration or something.
No, it will. It will help your hit points, but it does it at a really, really, really slow rate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it wasn't even
So-
on the card.
You can have one now.
I can have 1 hit point.
Very generous. So what are you guys doing?
I look at Portek. What? Do you know who they were? What were they?
Kashaga. These were the Kashaga.
Where at me?
Undead,
Obviously.
but very powerful undead.
Again,
How-
the obvious.
Uh,
What? All tied to the sword?
Of course, this is the dragon. You heard Amanu. Manu talked to you as well. These
So what do we
these
do
are-
now?
They're going to come for us, and they're going to keep coming for us.
So
we're in trouble. We're in real trouble.
So how do we solve this?
I don't know. I've been trying to solve it, but it didn't work, or it still has to work. I don't know how that works.
Well, if the dragon is going to come for us, do we not have the sword, to combat the dragon with? Is it a bad idea that he just comes
the
to us?
dragon's not coming for us. He's going to send the creatures that just fought us.
Again, and if he comes, then we're in real trouble.
Do we have
Because-
the sword?
Yes.
Well, then let's take it to the dragon. If they're going to keep sending stuff, if we just head there and hopefully we can keep defeating them until we get there and we can just deal with them then.
We're going to die when we get another one of these assaults, don't you think?
Perhaps we should try to bring
I-
back
I-
Korgunard.
This is what I think is maybe
Yeah.
another option.
Let us go to Denver.
Look, if we die afterwards, at least we have brought back Korgunard,
Let's go to the valley.
I agree.
I mean, they've been here. They know where we're going. So would they know that we're going there?
But we have allies there as well.
K-Bass! Woo!
Well, at least we take the danger away from this city. Right?
I think, look, they're gonna keep coming for us. You said it yourself. So, let's just go.
Yes. Let us.
Let's go to the valley and resurrect the one person that maybe could shed some light on this situation and get us out alive.
I have a problem that I've run out of spells. So there's no.
Staying
Sure.
here is not going to make it any better. So let's go and rest there.
If I carry you, Portek, will you be able to regain some spells?
I need to rest. I need to sleep.
You could sleep in my arms.
Well, we need to travel there, but it's not going to be quick. So why not? We can sleep on Tin's back if he flies us there.
I don't recommend we fly.
No.
No, those things that
happened to
just
you?
tried to kill us
Yeah.
stopped me in midair, forced me to
Well,
land.
Maybe we
And-
cank then?
Can we use magic to travel?
Tin, go on, carry on.
I can bring you across the land as something big, but you'll already be on the land, so that's acceptable. I don't want to be in the sky when they can ground me, because if they ground me, or control me again, the way they did last time, you're all gonna fall.
What about if you turn into a big worm?
We can go underground. I don't know if that would help or hurt their ability to get to us, but I could do that easily.
Or we take a caravan? Or kanks?
Well, there's
Yeah,
no
that's what I
caravan.
thought.
It's about 35 miles up through the Badlands to to Desverendes Valley. That's 3 days, assuming clear terrain. On foot, that's going to take you more like a week to a week and a half.
35 miles is a week on foot?
You can on foot you can average about 10 to 12 miles a day. So it's a dozen miles a day. It's 3
Right.
days.
But if
But
we
go
had
through-
like kanks or something.
What if I was a
So-
worm? I actually move fairly
Yeah, what if
quickly.
what if he's a worm and we all sit in his mouth and then we just
As a worm, that's fine. The worm is not going to be hindered by the terrain.
And how fast does worm?
So I think it's your speed is 15, right?
1 moment, I'll look it up. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
that would be 2 days.
Is there an in-flight movie?
Yeah, I'll hum the song of "Go Fuck Yourself."
It's Home Alone.
You mean an in-mouth movie?
Yes,
Snakes on the plane.
This is going to be the latest installation of.
I'm
Tim's
looking up the
orifice.
speed now, just so.
It hangs on the uvula. There's a screen.
Yeah.
Sinkworm, yeah, I've got it right here. So what if my PDF file would work? Okay, burrow 18. So yeah, a speed 12 normally. So if you do the burrowing thing, you're going to get there in 2 days.
Okay, I could do that.
You could force march it, and do it less in a little less.
If they need to get there faster, I would force march it. I mean, they can sleep, do whatever they got to do. I'm the one that actually has to do the work.
Okay.
So I would say I'll turn into the sinkworm, and they can sleep, get whatever they need done while I push on.
Okay, can you make me a con check, please?
Of course.
Oh goodness.
Okay, good.
3 would pass.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so is that the plan right away? Is to clamber into Tin's orifice and just have him burrow his way to Desverendes Valley as quickly as possible?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's take this sword with us, guys.
Yes.
So you're going to retrieve it now from the earth.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Excuse me.
On underground, I will join the worm and bring the sword with. Yeah.
does
Okay, roll me-
Bengal know he's being watched?
Yes,
It
Bengal
feels
has
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we explained to Bingo and Ra about
Portek,
the scrying.
can I get a saving throw against spells from you, please?
Sorry, wrong screen.
How long does this non-detection last?
Half a day.
Yeah, 12. Okay, as you're retrieving the blade and rendezvousing with your companions at the worm, again there is that sense of something hunting, probing, but again your non-detection resists it. Tin takes you all carefully in his mouth and carries you deep below the earth. A long, unerring line in the direction of Desverendes Valley. Constantine, in worm form, you emerge from deep within the earth. You have been tunneling for the better part of a day, forcing yourself onward. But your heart is strong, your spirit is strong. The worm body you wear is strong. And a little tired, but no worse than that, you arrive at the outskirts of the valley. You are bonded here, Constantine. You have taken no guarded land, but it was here that the change first came upon you. That drew you on the path to druidry. Almost as if he's expecting you, Cavis saunters down from the tree line, raises a hand in greeting. The half-elf has made this place his home since the day you completed Korgunard's first transformation here. Of
I come out of the ground
himself,
and expel them all from my orifice.
out they come. None the worse for wear. They're getting used to it by now. Of Desverendi himself, the ancient earth spirit, there is no sign. You can sense Tin his slumber in the earth, the water, the air, the trees around. So this map here, I'm putting it up just for illustration purposes. Each square on this is 30 yards. It's a huge valley. You can pop your little dudes on there if you want, just for sake of, I don't know, having something to identify with. I don't really mind. It's up to you. I'll find Cavis.
Mark, along the way, I will have kept up the non-detection spells.
You have sufficient for that?
Well,
spells per day?
not for the first part of the travel. After the current ones go away, then there's a half day where there's a gap.
There's a half day gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hawkeye.
There's a half day gap under the ground somewhere.
You look a little worse for wear, my friends, Cavis says. Are you returning to human form, or are you still a giant worm?
Yeah, I'll slowly, sinews will shrink and I'll resume in a more mortal form.
You're in trouble.
Barely recognize. In trouble? Well, when else? You're always in trouble. You haven't brought it here, have you?
Yes.
What's the trouble?
The dragon. Those that serve him.
No, seriously, what's the trouble?
Well,
dragon
there's
and his
that I
minions.
just mentioned, and some assistance from our sleeping friend and you in resurrecting Korgunard would be of great assistance.
So, what? No, stop. One thing at a time. You're serious about the dragon?
I was
Dead serious.
about all of the items.
And it's sending assistance after us?
We just dealt with 3 Kasharga.
3.
3.
Please
It was
tell
a
me.
bad day.
I didn't mishear you when you.
Nearly lost my
ahead.
spine.
Scratch, Ra.
I misplaced mine years ago, Ra. I'm still around.
Can I backhand Matthias? Like,
Yeah.
it's just a
blat.
scratch.
Tis but a scratch. Oh, so is this.
Did you resurrect me first?
How much has your knowledge grown, my friend, in your isolation here?
Not enough to raise the dead. I did hear you correctly, didn't I?
Yes. I could try, but I would like assistance.
Where is his body? You have no body.
We have his heart and his shin bone.
We've got pieces.
What kind of awful... I don't even want to know.
There's some pretty barbaric people out there. Or there, let me put it rightfully in its perspective. There were some pretty awful people out there.
I can reach Desverendi. I can't wake him, but I can. I can contact him.
What do you
might
need
be
to
able
wake him?
It requires deep prayer and meditation on my part, but I might be able to channel some of his energy into. No, but it wouldn't work with just one of me.
Well,
With all of you helping channel the energy of the Earth Spirit into Constantine, that would be strong enough and stable enough, I think, to compensate for the lack of, well, everything but a heart and a shin bone.
Are we actually doing a Guardians of the Galaxy? Say, oh my god, say psych right now.
Can it be the Christmas special where we get the funny little man?
Oh, yes.
How would they go about lending their aid to me?
I will try and make myself a conduit for the power of the Earth Spirit. And them also. And through us, Desverendi's power will be... I suppose what I'm looking for is filtered into a form that you can use. Raw, it would destroy us all. But through a band who have been through much together, I think that will be sufficient.
What about defending ourselves in case we're attacked here?
Well, I remember what happened last time. The minute we started the ceremony, enemies appeared, so that'll probably happen again this time.
If we get attacked and they break off, will we be able to harness the energy long enough for them to return?
I think so. I think we can do it sequentially. Actually, I think I can do it sequentially. I think I can manage it so that only one of us needs to be tied into the ritual at any one time. One of you. I will be the anchor, Constantine, and you will be... Well, whatever is at the other end of the anchor, the ship, I suppose, and then another person...
It would be the chain.
Maybe it's more like... No, let's stick with that. A silt vessel and an anchor, and then one of us to act as the chain. And that can be rotated, I think, fairly quickly.
What of the danger to you?
To me, nothing. I will be in deep communion with Desverendi. To you, of course. The final element in the chain is the casting of the spell.
We should make preparations.
Then make them.
Should have bought my army.
I will take the leftover pieces. Who has the various pieces of Korgunard?
I have the shin bone. I wasn't sure.
I thought Matthias had the heart.
Yeah, I got the heart. Yeah, and a heart and a thigh bone.
Yeah.
So I will take each piece from you, and I will go here. Lay out the bones. As my arrow is my holy symbol, I will put multiple arrows into the ground in a circle around it. The fletching on each one of the arrows represents, like, the color would represent fire, water, And then I'd put one of those red arrows out there because, you know, they're new and I like them.
Oh, the red steel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice arrow.
How long would the spell need? How long would it take to cast?
More or less 10 minutes.
Yes.
Depending on how damaged the body is, it could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less.
No, I think we can manage it within that time. But you have re-prepared yourselves in your journey here. You are prepared for this to commence immediately.
Portek, when he hears it's going to take 10 minutes, he starts casting.
Could I have worked with Portek on the way here in the time that we've been travelling with my poison mastery to potentially, and his link to the clerical side of things, turn him into some sort of like holy grenade sort of thing? A holy
grenade?
Like a holy
Holy hand grenade.
Because you know I can make obviously an explosive with my poisons, something to do with like holy water or like some sort of divine stuff.
Do you have any holy water? I mean, yes is the answer. You could absolutely use your.
I personally don't, but that's why I'm trying to think if I can work with a priest.
Well, holy water. I have holy elements for you. Do you need water per se, or can it be also holy stones?
Anything that I could turn into. So I can make obviously like a poison explosive sort of thing. Like
you can make a holy water explosive. Yes, you can. That's within your ability as a bard. Absolutely.
Just call it a holy hand grenade.
We'll call it the holy hand grenade. Yes. All right.
If I can make a couple, how many of them can I make?
1 day trip. 2.
2. Thank you.
Yeah.
How much gold do I need? I need to,
No, forget about that. That's improvised with your expertise on the route. Okay, so let me know if there's any preparation spells that you guys want cast, anything you want doing in
Just
preparation before the ritual starts.
Yeah, armor up.
There's stone skins on everybody.
Okay.
Thank you. You know what? I'll also use my. I think I've still got 2 charges left of the Stone of Sharpening. So I will use my final 2 on either end of my.
Oh, I think I've got Stone of Sharpening as well. I do. And I'm going to use it on my elemental blade.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
I've only got 1 charge left, so I'll just put it on my main blade.
I will have cast those stone skins just before we exited the ground, by the way.
Yep, I'm doing the charges for that now.
Yeah, and I'm after that that we established the time for the ritual. I'm starting to summon earth elementals to help us.
Well, so I want to know how long you're spending on all this prep before the actual ritual starts. It's not an unending amount of time. I need you to let me know how much time you're spending.
Well, we're all under non-detection.
Yeah, don't forget non-detection doesn't prevent you from being detected.
No.
It just gives you saving throws. On your mentioning about elementals.
Yeah, it costs 10 minutes to summon one, so that's why.
Each one is 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I'll start, while they're conversing on what the time limit is and they're starting their planning, I immediately start casting one. So we have at least one.
Well, hold on. You've got 6 stone skins you cast first, right?
Yeah, wait. Let me check. Where's my character sheet? Boom. Wizard spells. Here we go. No, it's 4 stone skins.
Okay, so who's not getting a stone skin?
That would be Matthias.
Matthias doesn't get a stone skin. Okay.
No. And that would be Ra.
And Ra. Okay.
And then I'm
Right,
going to
so 4 stone skins.
give me quickly check because I might then want to substitute. Oh, wrong tab. get back to you in a second. Give me a sec.
Anything during this preparation period from Constantine? You're muted, Dwarf.
No, I was just speaking in a very hushed tone that was akin to muted. So I will ask who's assisting me first.
I can do
The way it's going to be set up, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you.
Okay, so
Should we toss a coin?
Toss a coin to you, true. No. Then, knowing that they're going to help me, I'm going to write an element. Like I'll bring out a little piece of incense that I've burned to prepare for the spell, and I'll use the end of the incense to put an elemental symbol on each one of them. I'll place the items on the ground, and I will not use my subtlety in casting my spell. I'm a wind cleric, so wind will start whipping around, and so we'll say Ra is water. I'll drip some water towards her, and the air will pick that up and then start making arcs of each element as I visit each one of them and scrawl in an elemental symbol on them. It will create like kind of a arches around the space where I'm doing it. So all the elements will be represented, smoke for fire, water for water, some of the plants for earth. And
burning us with incense. Are you like branding us?
No, it's incense, so I can just kind of use the burnt end to just draw a nice little symbol on you.
Oh, okay, it's put out. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, it's put out. I just say the smoke is already taken.
So while Portig is casting his spells, you're going around setting up these various elemental correspondences in preparation for the actual ritual itself.
Exactly. Once they're done with their things, I will take my seat and start channeling all of my power. Those elements will start to kind of glow a little brighter based on who's with me, and I'll reach my hand out for whomever is helping me at the time.
Okay, so that'll be the start of the actual ritual.
I'm happy to go first, because then if they show up later, I can actually attack.
Ra, I'm going to cast on you then an iron skin instead of a stone skin.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the casting time on that?
Same as with a stone skin.
Okay, so that's 5 rounds.
Yeah.
What's the charges on the iron skin?
Let me check. So was it again? No, it's not 6, 5. Iron skin. It is 7 to 12 attacks.
6 plus 6. Okay, thank you.
Wait, 1d6 attacks plus 1 for every 2 levels of the caster. So yeah, that's yeah. 1d6 plus 1 for every 2 levels of my cleric caster.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 5 rounds.
Yeah, and I give her the sword, the scourge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can
I
I
give her some sort of mind protection?
Hold on.
I'll give you the card in Discord. Yeah.
Oh, you okay, Carl? Yeah,
Yeah.
if you do that, Carl, that's
Yes.
easy for me. Okay, it is a a bastard sword. The weight of it is such that it would take someone with extreme strength to be able to wield it one-handed, which actually you can do. A long length of slightly curved steel that gleams like silver and gold combined. Not that you can see that,
Yeah.
but it does. Honestly.
What's this piece of junk?
What's this shit? Tick Tick, your hunter's instincts on the edge. You prowl back and forward as Constantine begins the preparation for the ritual. Portek goes about laying protections upon people. Out beyond the mouth of the valley, the alluvial sand wastes stretch.
I know.
In the east, the growing lines of thunderheads that signal the approach of a sandstorm. Over the over the course of these few minutes, the eastern sky grows darker far more rapidly than you'd like. The black line of the sandstorm moving with unnatural speed across the alluvial sand wastes toward the ringing mountains and Desverendi's valley.
I alert everybody to this.
Okay, so this is at the end of the 5-round mark. Tick Tick takes a moment to point this fact out, and indeed the rest of you all see the wind in the valley begins to pick up slightly. The trees swaying back and forward, the olive sky becoming somehow more muted and gloomy. Little swirls of sand cough up the valley mouth, and you can see now the oncoming bulk of the sandstorm at this distance, still appearing to move slowly, but you know it must be moving at one hell of a rate across the alluvial sand wastes. A great churning wall of dark sand, and there in its heart, cracks of lightning.
Any shapes? Yes.
Just great churning masses, nothing that you can discern as any individual shapes. The thing is a billowing cloud of sand and grit slowly churning its way up the desert toward the valley.
Is this thing miles and miles and miles wide, or is it like just a fairly localized storm?
It looks to be miles wide.
Okay.
Have I done casting my spells?
Okay, so far you've cast 4 stone skins and an iron skin.
Okay.
And Tick Tick has alerted the group to this storm
exactly.
he's noticed.
Sorry, one last thing. The guy who lives here, I forget his name.
Kavas.
Kavas, thank you.
Yeah.
I ask him, is there any shelter from storms like this?
They normally cannot enter the valley. Desverendi's power holds them at bay. He looks around at the ground in alarm as the sand begins to swirl now in great snaking eddies up the valley. I do not know what this is.
This is them coming for us.
Okay, do we have any actions for this round?
Yeah.
We're not rolling initiative just yet. 10, the ritual for you is ready to commence.
Then I would begin it.
Yeah, how far is this storm away from us by the looks of it, the speed, if I make an estimation?
You think it's going to sweep into the valley in the next couple of minutes?
Okay, I cast protection, a psionic protection spell, which I earlier cast on Ra.
Okay, and it's a standard casting time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cast time 5.
Okay, fine.
And what does helping Tin entail with this ritual? Like, am I like unable to do other things, or?
Here's how it's going to work, Kavas says. Tin has signaled me to be that he is ready. Then I will now enter into meditation and reach my mind to touch the sleeping spirit of Desverendi. His energies will fill me, and each of you, one at a time, will channel those energies into Constantine. When we are done, he will be filled with the power of Desverendi and able to raise Korgunard from the dead.
Are there underground cavities here?
I would imagine there are, as there are anywhere on Athas. Right. Any actions for round 7?
I cast a spell on Ra. That was already that's the next one.
That's number 6.
Okay. I do another one on myself.
The sonic protection thing, sonic override.
Yeah.
Okay. What level is that, by the way?
It's 5th.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Initiative rolls from everyone, please.
Don't think you should be starting first, Ra. I think you're going to need a fight with all the stuff you've got on you.
Well, that's the thing is, I don't. No one's
Bingle
around
bangle.
us yet, right?
I think she should start
sorry.
first. Yeah, I agree.
What was that, Lucan?
Wait, 7.
7. Portek. Carl, initiative, please.
6.
Tick, tick.
1.
Nice.
That's without modifiers yet, though. I don't know what I'm doing yet. So.
Lee?
10.
Ra?
6.
10?
Do I get an initiative? Considering the spell I'm using?
10 initiative, please.
One moment. It's rolling today. 2.
Outstanding. Okay. Tick, tick. You stand staring out at the vastness of the storm as almost in slow motion it sweeps up and over the outcrops of Desverenda's Valley and up towards you. Just double check and refresh the music if needed, please, Dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, all around you, there is just swirling sand as the front of the storm blasts its way up through the valley. Visibility drops. But you can see your companions. You can see roughly the area on the battle map. The mountains around and the great deserts beyond are lost in the churning miasma of the storm itself. Presumably you hold an action on initiative 1 unless you want to move to a particular position. Or
I'm just trying to get as much shelter as I can in the rocks.
Yeah, hunker down between the
hunker down somewhere.
And, yeah.
I don't even know where that would be, but
okay.
I don't know. Here.
On initiative 2, Tin, you lock eyes with Kavas. He places his hands against the earth, eyes shut, and you can feel a surge of energy rising up beneath him. The ground itself like a vast bubble rising out of deep water. The spirit of the slumbering Desverendi hears his call and reaches out its slumbering mind to touch his. Kavas goes rigid. You can see brilliant silver fire rushes up into him, streaming out of his hands, flailing momentarily uncontrolled. No one has an action ready to step into place, so for the time being at least, your spell cannot start. You would want to take an action, or are you gonna hold?
Am I able to reach out to him?
Yes, you are, but there is no intermediary. You will take the full blast of Desverendi's energies if you do so. If you want to risk it, go right ahead.
I will then instead call for Ra.
Okay.
And extend my hand waiting.
Your voice rings out across the valley. At the same time as that, Tick-Tick, you and Constantine see it come striding out of the heart of the storm. It's tall, almost 40 feet in height. Its body armored with reptilian scales, a crest atop its head, a tail lashing behind it. There is only one word to describe the creature that you see. Dragon.
I fucking knew he'd show up. I told you guys. Shit.
The thing stands. Its mouth does not move, but its voice is nevertheless heard. The sword, the gossamer, give them to me. It does not wait for a reply. From its body, there explodes a field of psychic negation that snuffs the very life force from everything around it. Saving throws from everybody, please, against spells at -6 against its death field psionic power. It takes 100 points of damage from manifesting the power.
I
At
pass.
-6.
Saves at -6, please.
Or that was death magic?
No.
What was it?
I made it by 1 point.
Do I get any bonuses from the stuff that's been cast?
Oh,
You know,
Did I
actually, I will
pass?
check. Hold on, I will check and see if it is death magic as opposed to spells. I might be wrong.
ooh.
And seeing as people
Oh,
are
if it is, I've been
passing,
rolled in the wrong thing.
passing and saving by a single point, it is death magic. Saves against death magic, please.
Oh,
Well, I mean, do I get to keep the same roll?
yeah, please.
Keep the same roll if you want.
All right, I'll keep the same roll because my death magic save is actually better than my spell
My
save
death
by
magic
3
is a lot
points.
better.
I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
know.
Keep the roll. I'm going to run down the list real quick.
Do I get magic
if there's
resistance
any-
on this?
If there's any confusion, we'll tackle it in a case by case. Right, Lucan, Bingle Bangle, what did you get?
I got a 5, but with my ring that would be a 7 technically.
And your death magic is a 4 anyway. You pass.
Yeah.
Constantine, magic resistance, please. Oh, sorry, no, this is Psionics. Magic resistance doesn't
Oh, it is
count.
psionics? Okay.
Save against, on death magic. What did you get?
I'm rolling now. 1 second. Find the damn thing. There we go.
Doesn't he have that sonic
Ruh-roh,
protection
Raggy.
field? Don't. Oh no, Ra has the protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, 10 plus you said 6, so that would be I would just meet it.
That's a pass. Okay, nice. Tick tick.
Oh, is it plus or minus?
I got a pass.
You passed. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Matthias.
Passed.
Okay, Portek.
I rolled a 20, so I passed.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Okay, Ra. First off,
Is it plus or -6?
it's +6.
Okay. So I rolled for spell rather than death magic.
Doesn't matter.
and-
Doesn't matter.
Oh, do I still lose?
Yeah, we'll just use the same number. It's fine.
All right. So I think the target's just lower for that, which is a 4.
Well, you rolled what?
I got an 18, I think.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Oh,
well,
yeah, you're fine.
That's it.
6 on
Absolutely.
the
Yeah,
12.
Yeah,
you
that's
good?
fine.
Okay, good.
So if Ra and Portek pass their saves, don't they get some kind of that spell protection?
Hold on.
Want me to drop the spell in Discord for you?
Okay. Can you both you please make a saving throw against paralyzation, please? Ra and Portek.
It's the same as the death save,
Oh.
actually.
Is that then reflected back on the dragon?
14.
Yeah. Okay. So the psychic energy indeed rebounds immediately, and you can see the draconic form snap left and right. However, it likewise appears to resist the energies that are directed back upon it. The death field peters out. By the way, anyone who failed that saving throw would have taken 100 points of damage.
Nice to know.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Then there is a rush of defiling magic. You can see the gold energy, the green energy swirling around the creature. The ground around it, most notably, does not blacken, and there is no defiling radius. There is a wash of magical energy surrounds the creature. You know what? It's about. Let's have. There we go. There he is.
He's only little.
Of course. Yeah, only little. And yes, according to the laws of the kit, the thing then throws back his head with a roar and quite literally runs across the ground at terrifying speed and engages Tick-Tick in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh my god.
Freak. This thing is 40 feet tall.
Yes. Leaps the last distance, sails 30 feet through the air, hits the ground, and unleashes bite, 2 claws, and a slashing tail against you.
Can I use my initiative is 1, right?
Yes.
Does that beat his initial initiative?
You have a held action which it will go off at the same time as him if you want it, and you have a stone skin, don't forget, which is going to protect you from some of these attacks.
No, fair enough.
Okay. So what did I say? Bite, claw, tail, 4. Okay. The thing is operating under some kind of haste spell. You're certain, judging by the speed that it moves and the fact that it unleashes 8 attacks against you.
Jeez.
Are you wanting to use any of your held actions for shit like perfect parries or anything like that?
Let me see. I don't have perfect parry. I think.
Okay.
Only mediocre parry.
But I can parry. I mean, perfect parry just gives you a perfect one.
Here's what's happening. The 8 attacks, you had 7 charges on the stone skin.
Can I jump away?
One attack. Its attacks will land, and then you can jump away. Yes.
Okay. So
it's
all right.
on the same initiative.
Gotcha.
Initiative 2.
Because my initiative was 1.
Yes, but you don't act on 1, and then when you act on 2, it's the same as him.
Gotcha.
Because you held.
Right.
That hits armor class 34. That's a hit. Good grief. Okay. It was just its tail. The last attack out of its numerous routines. And that is 6, 11, 16, 24, 26 damage from a thwack of its tail. Puts you down on 81 hit points. You're currently there. Tin has begun casting the ritual and has his hand out held, calling for Ra. Tick, unless you take an action, we're moving to Portak and Ra next.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, go.
With the spear.
Yes. Yeah. The spear.
I pull out the heartwood spear and stab him.
Okay. It negates all protections from armor, I believe, isn't it? Is one of the first things that it does.
I don't know what it does.
Okay, you've got the card, right?
I do somewhere. Hold on.
I've got it here. Let's see how long it takes for it to open. You can roll me attacks if you want. He is currently armor class 30.
Jesus fuck.
I'll drop it for you in Discord.
How many attacks around do I get? What's it? It's attacks.
With your claws?
No, with the spear. I get.
With the spear, 2.
2. Okay.
And then an offhand with the other end if you want.
Okay. 1.
There you go.
2, 3.
1 hit.
Ooh.
I stab him with the heartwood spear.
Okay. And it's +5 to hit and damage. So it's a double-leaded spear, so give me a D8 +5 plus strength to damage. So D8 plus 8. 14 damage.
15.
Okay. 15?
15. It says on the chat thing there.
We've already got it logged in. Nice.
Yeah, it's in my character sheet.
Nice. That works for me. 15.
Does it have any special powers against this dude?
If you do maximum damage.
It does have special powers. The thing isn't wearing any armor.
Okay.
So that isn't. But it's as you'll see, you're now immune to psionics and any magic that draws on nature.
Okay.
Which
Does the spear try to bite me?
The spear does not. There are no thorns in his hands at all. In fact, it fits snugly, neatly into your grip, as if it was made for just this.
Die! Poke! 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 Okay. I'm also going to use my rapid retreat ability, and basically leap up. How high is this upper escarpment where Ra is standing from where I'm standing?
Let's say it's 20 feet high. I think we settled on the last time.
Okay, well I jump up there,
Spring.
boing, and come and go stand next to Ra. So we're basically back to back. I got him.
Okay, Ra. This is the same time as Portek, but I'm just addressing you first.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How many rounds do I need to be channeling that energy through?
1.
Just 1 round. Okay. All right. I'm here already. I might as well do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I will take both hands, but not without properly and securely securing the sword on my person so that they can't just be like, I'll be taking that. So I'm gonna just hold them both.
Can't you go and hit it first?
Why don't you give it to...
Can I
Whoa. I haven't asked you guys to make tactical suggestions.
Sorry.
Panda, what's your action?
I mean,
Sorry.
I don't know if I am able to hit it first, honestly.
See what you've done?
Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to give us an edge.
What's Ra doing?
Against a big bad evil guy.
Well, would my action be to do the hold hand things, or would that be like movement? Because then if
That's kind of my question to you as DM.
Oh, well then if I can do both, I'm gonna do both.
You do one or the other.
Oh, okay. Well then I'm gonna hold the hand.
Participating in the ritual is your action for the round. Okay.
Yeah.
So, right. There you go. You step over, take hold of Kevus' hand with one hand, and Constantine's with the other.
Sweating tremendously. There's a dragon, and I'm holding hands. I should have stayed at home.
Shouldn't his token be a little bigger? I don't know. Or is these square? Aren't these squares like 10
the
feet?
squares are, but just for the sake of it.
Yes. I mean, just saying, like he's 40 feet tall. Like.
But
You've never experienced light before, Ra.
Sorry, excuse me.
Light. You've never experienced
light.
it before.
No.
But now there's nothing but light. It comes from Kevas, fills you entirely. You spend the first few moments wondering what the hell it is.
Thinking
This
I died, probably.
brilliant, beautiful, rushing, ever-changing, rippling thing. You realize that you can see Kevas. And your head turns. Is that Constantine? Is that what he looks like? Your brain can barely process the whirl of sensation. And amidst it all, the colors break up and come apart. And a life that you've never lived suddenly fills you as the energies of Desverendi rush into your spirit. For a moment, you are at one with all of Athas. Your consciousness going from a single half-giant to an entire planet and back down to another half-giant in the space of a heartbeat. But it's a different half-giant. You stand guard outside the infirmary, the pair of you. The colors of House Lubar proud on your chest. From inside the infirmary, thin wailing comes. And then a man's voice.
Look at it! Oh, it's deformed, another one.
A woman. Her voice breaking in tears, pleading. You can't even make out the words. They descend into screams. Screams of heart-wrenching desperation. Moments later, a Templar appears in the yellow robes of Hamanu. He's holding a blood-stained bundle in his arms. A child, I mean not a human child, a half-giant clearly. The screaming woman, a half-giant mother, her infant ripped from her arms. The Templar hands the baby to you.
Get rid of it. Look at it. It's deformed. This one will never make a gladiator.
You look down at the hideous little thing. Horns from the side of its head, curling around. Its eyes, too young to see, and, well, if those horns keep growing, they won't be seeing for very much longer. Its voice is kind of fierce, to be honest. Go on, get rid of it. Feed it to the jackals. Don't stand around. What do you do?
I take the baby and cradle it, and I begin to walk away, still getting my bearings of being able to see, but not through my eyes, or I don't know who I am.
A lot of the light seems far away. You've always been able to see.
Oh!
Some daydream you must have had while standing guard. Nothing more than that. Sure.
I don't want to take this baby to be killed. I want to take it somewhere safe. Why should it die? Even if it's hideous. I'm gonna just try and find somewhere safe to take it.
You wrap your cloak around yourself and the child. And you put the infirmary and the commands of the Templar behind you. And disappear into the night. Portek Ra stands completely transfixed, eyes unseeing as ever, head rolled back, strange silver energies flickering between her and Kavas and Constantine. What are you doing?
I cast another protection from psionics on Tick Tick.
Do you mean Sonic Override?
Yes. Guess what I've been studying for my 5th level spells.
That's casting time 5, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be fine. I'm just logging it. There's no enemies to come at you. Bingle Bangle.
Yeah. So I'm currently down here, but if I were to go up here where the rest of the party is, would that be my whole action?
No, I think that'll just be your move.
Okay. And is Ra still good for this round, or is she
Ra is
needed
out for
relieving?
She's out for the rest of this round.
Okay. But as in, I mean, when are we going to sub out? The next
round.
person. Next round. Okay. Well, I'm going to get up here and with one of my remaining magic crossbow bolts, I'm going to shoot the dragon.
Okay. He's armor class 30. That range will be armor class 32.
That's
It's a
that
crossbow.
wrong.
Oh, my G, it's not no armor on it.
Oh,
28.
The crossbow bolt streaks past the dragon's head. It snarls at your lack of crossbow accuracy. Portek Visagi's
Does it not bypass natural armor? Crossbows?
What?
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't hit the AC.
I know crossbows don't add armor.
That was a very clever tactic. Just throw nonsense at the DM and see whether he gets confused. It's really good.
That doesn't apply at that range.
All of my weapons ignore armor. God damn it! Didn't you know that?
Nice.
I am going to try something first round. I'm going to get close enough to fire some poison darts. 26.
The darts go wide. None of them even gets anywhere near the monstrous towering form.
Bollocks. How do we lower his AC?
Don't think I can even hit him now with the changes.
And Portek, you finish by placing a psionic override on Tick Tick now. So it's you, Ra, and Tick Tick.
I run and
Okay,
hide.
good. Inish, please.
Badoo.
Bingle Bangle.
I got a 9.
Portek.
5.
Tick Tick.
152. No, 14.
Might as well be.
Might as well be.
Yes.
Matthias.
7.
11.
Ra.
I rolled a 12 with Bloodletter. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this round, and I probably would use the sword that's meant for the dragon, but I don't know what that would add to my initiative. I'm sorry. So it's technically...
Just use blood. Just use blood letter.
Okay, yes,
the Constantine.
I put the sword in Discord for you.
Oh no, I
Tim?
know. I
Yeah,
can't
okay.
work out the sheet.
5. I was letting them finish.
Okay, right. Your friend goes first.
He ain't no friend of mine.
That's a big surprise. I am shocked, I'm telling you. Shocked that he went first.
Excuse me, where are we here? Oh, okay, right. Okay. Strides to here. Let me see.
So that he has to clamber up there because he
He
it's
does
like
have to
waist high
clamber.
for him.
Is someone giving us stuff?
Yes, I just told the crew to roll a d20.
I clicked on the one thing. If you want me to just do that.
Oh, okay, nope, that's good enough. You already did it.
Is that
It's
Cyrus?
good.
Oh, cool. Yeah. No, share those out. You're going to need them.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
Matthias and Tick Tick, I need you guys to roll.
Roll what?
A d20. Roll.
Oh, a d20?
A 4. I think Tick Tick might win
Well.
that one.
Okay, Constantine, Ra, and Tick Tick are the winners of the 30 die.
Nice.
Cheers, Osiris.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
Thank
And this
you.
is a d12 or d10?
D20.
D20.
20.
d52? d20.
80. Outstanding. Okay. And excuse me. That one. Yes, and that one. Shit. Okay, right. Okay, the dragon snaps out a rapid concatenation of spells. You can see that it drops a pair of dispel magics. One of them hits. Oh, excuse me. Yes, and yes, right. Removing the. Okay, so it hits Bingle Bangle, removing your stone skin.
Great.
Doesn't hit Constantine. Hits Tick Tick, removing the stone skin. Oh no, so you don't have a stone skin left. Removing the
Sonic
psychic
thing.
override.
Yeah.
Yep. Hits. Who's that standing there? Portek.
Screw
That's
that
stone
guy.
skin, and your sonic override gone. And who's that there? Oh, that's Ra. Likewise, a iron skin, I think that is, and sonic override wiped. High level double spell power follows this up with, that's going to hit only Portek and Bingle Bangle. What did I say it was? /R. 33 damage to Portek and Bingle Bangle as a rush of psychic energy from the thing's mind slams into you, 47 hit points left for you, Bingle Bangle. And Portek, what did I say, 33, 31 you're left on. Not good. And then its physical attacks is its improved haste. Let's get a Portek. It's missing on a 1. Claw, natural 20. Bite, tail. It happens in more or less in slow motion, actually, probably. Given that's entertaining, at least. The first claw, 15 plus 9, 24. The second claw, 12 plus 15, 17. Yeah. It's with the second claw that it fells Portek.
Oh, shit.
It's what you get when you retreat behind your spellcaster.
Its bite descends upon Bingle Bangle. Can't bother to roll them. Another 33, Bingle Bangle. The dragon's jaws close around your upper body, dealing you a savage bite that leaves you on 14 hit points. You don't even see the tail strike. The splits your small form like an overripe cabra melon. Bingle Bangle Halfling is slain. The thing steps over and then unleashes its second round of melee attacks against Tick Tick.
I have armor class 32 and it hit 4 times. Fantastic.
Its lowest was armor class 34. 6, 9, 10, 11, 19 plus 30. 39 from its 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
An overhand slash and a brutal uppercut. 39. Let's say that leaves you on 43. I make it. No, 42. Pinning you down with one of its claws. The dragon bites.
Shove the heartwood spear in its throat. Spite him.
That's probably where it's going. The bite deals you 27 damage, leaving you on 15 hit points.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. Come on. It's like a lawnmower. Yeah, we're like little blades of grass.
Little blades of grass. And follows up with a tail strike. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That leaves you on a single hit point. Look at all those ones. You've got 1 hit point left, motherfucker. The dragon stands over you, roars from the depths of its... like a bug, like splat. Holy shitballs, but you survive. Oh my god.
RMG.
Okay.
Somehow.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Am I aware of all the death around me right
You
now?
are aware of all of this. You're aware of all of this. You can take actions until the very end. Yeah, you've got the ritual going. Now there's just energy being channeled into you. While that's happening, you're totally free to take actions.
So, damn
So let's have it, or I'm going to move on.
I'm going to break the connection with Ra and take Cavis's hand myself, and I'm just going to say, get them and run to Ra.
He manages actually almost to finish the word run before the full force of the spirit of the land explodes into Constantine completely. Matthias.
I'm gonna run up to Tick Tick, shouting at him to give me the spear. If he passes it over to me.
Sure. Like, what am I gonna do with it? I got 1 hit point.
Leave it with poison and then try to stab.
Go.
I don't know what I'm rolling, so I'll just roll.
He's armor class 30. Your base attack bonus is +9. With the spear, that goes up to
+5.
+14.
+10, I am.
+10, sorry. So +15. So you need 15s or higher to hit him.
Roll well.
Missed. Come on, roll. Oh, I did. I rolled a 16 and a 10.
So one
16
hit.
Yeah.
Okay. The hardwood spear bites home into the dragon's body. Give me damage, d8 +5.
Does Tick Tick want to give his d20 to Matthias?
I still have 1 hit point. I can use it.
Roll maximum damage.
What's that?
3.
So it's 8 damage plus a poison, which obviously he'll save.
He doesn't even just save, he's not susceptible to poison.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you land a blow against the great beast. Its blood spatters the ground around you. Thick and black and viscous. It grunts in pain. You can see the same fluid oozing around where the heartwood spear has bitten deep into its form. Ra.
Do I just get ripped out of this vision that I'm in?
Yes, immediately you find yourself back in the world. In front of you, Constantine, you can hear his voice, meaning he must be very close. Get them and run, he says.
Get them and run. I don't know what he's talking about.
No, you don't.
But I can hear my friend getting torn apart.
Roaring noises and stamp, 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 stab.
I'm trying to think what Ra would do, and she wouldn't know what he's talking about, nor would she know where they are. She didn't hear them fall. So I'm gonna try and attack the dragon with the new sword I've got.
Okay, you turn, let your hearing and instincts follow you over the ground. For a moment, there's a brief thought: why can't I hear Bengal Bengal? Why can't I hear his singing sticks? But then you are at the dragon's side. Give me rolls to hit, please.
Do I use Bloodletter?
Just use Bloodletter, and I'll add the difference. It's only a couple of points difference.
How many hits do I get?
2. Okay, the first one's a hit. Second one is just a miss. But yes.
I would like to use my d20.
For the second one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, yes!
Yeah! Okay.
Thank you, Osiris! And then he's large, so...
Yes, he is. And you're wielding it two-handed or one-handed?
I'll do two-handed if it does more damage.
It's 2d8.
Oh, 2d8. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 4d8.
It's
yeah. Okay, 8s, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 points of damage, and then it's +6 against all sorcerer monarchs, so another 12, so 32, plus your strength, which is +10 damage, so 52 damage in total from the Scourge of Ricard.
Nice.
And it's it strikes the thing. There's a hellish flash of light with each blow against the dragon. And its head snaps around. You have my sword! It roars.
And after, like, almost ignoring what it just said, Raj, bingo! just worried that that's who Tin meant.
Finally, tick tick.
Okay.
Your hit
Tick
point.
tick.
What do you do with it?
I could pass back the spear.
I grabbed the spear from Matthias,
Mm-hmm.
and I look up at the beast, and I just charge at him and just ram it with my last ounce of strength.
Yes! Crom!
Grom will be proud. Yeah. So that's gonna be 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two with one end and one with the other end.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't do that thing.
Oh, max!
Crit, there's a max.
Crit.
There's a crit right there. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
and then I'm gonna use my reroll on one of the other ones.
Yep.
The sword, the spear has a special power when it max damages, right?
Only to an armored target.
He's
Not wearing any armor.
So I just want to say something, but the spear's +5, correct, Mark?
Yep.
But for some reason, you've only got it down as +4 on the sheet.
Okay,
look at
so we'll add another one to those, which means that 29 is actually a hit.
I can't see a +5 in there.
Weird. It should be.
All right, so that's 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits, and one of them's automatic max damage.
1. I'm just gonna roll the 1, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
16 damage. I don't know if that's. So the normal damage is D8. So I don't know what my modifiers are on this sheet. So.
Well, it'd be one
I
more
got
than
it.
that.
I got it. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay, yes, all right. So the Heartwood Spear strikes once, twice, following rapidly up with the Scourge of Ricard. The immense draconic form stumbles backwards on the edge of the precipice, its blood spattering the ground all around, its breath coming hard and fast now.
And because I'm a Kreen that is specialized in bite, I can bite as well.
Yes.
If I do a melee attack with any weapon, I
Yes.
get both my bites. So I'm going to
Yes, you
bite
do.
him twice.
Go.
Because why the hell not? 1, 2. Oh my god, I hit both times.
Nice. Okay.
He's not going to get...
I'll spare you rotting damage because your bites aren't magical. But nevertheless, you do land. You're actually more offended than anything else. But cool.
It's like a knit on the end of his toe, and then I'm going to use my movement to get behind him, so I can basically just to get somewhere just like behind these rocks or something. I don't know.
Right away. Good. Okay, initiative, everyone. Sorry, initiative from those of you still alive, should I say? Okay.
I like not this hole.
Portek. Oh, I'm sorry.
Too soon, Mark. Too soon.
It's insensitive, really, is what it is. Okay, so initiative then from Tick Tick.
Sorry, 12.
Wow, that's terrible.
But that's
Matthias.
assuming I was going to use the Heartwood Spear, which is yeah.
Okay, Matthias.
Fine.
Ra.
4.
Dragon. Good. 10.
6.
6. Okay. Ra, what's it to be?
I want to try and hit this dragon again twice, because even if Ben goes down, I don't know where she's down. Oh, sorry, he's down at.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So I'm gonna again try and hit this dragon. Can I take? Oh, okay. So hear me out. I accidentally rolled to hit before I rolled initiative. Can I take those two, the first ones I rolled, as my?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Thank you. So
I
they
see
both
the
hit.
numbers. Yep.
And
Ooh, nice.
but that's actually not right because it's 4d8. I need to roll instead. My bad. Sorry, guys.
11, 15, 22, plus all the rest. 32, 42. Okay, got it.
This is crazy town.
Is he dead yet?
Okay. No, you plow into the thing, blow after blow after the blow. It simply takes them, glares down at you, and there is just at the corner of its mouth the very briefest smile of admiration, and then it unleashes hell upon you.
You're fully healed still, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, I have my
Okay.
full health.
Oh god, he's gonna rain
Hey,
down.
it's alright.
eight-
Being
eight
dead ain't
cracks
so
on you.
2,
bad.
1, gone.
Not for long. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like my iron skin's gone. I'm like I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
but I mean, if he rolled poorly, maybe. I mean, I was left with 1 hit point, but he only hit me with half of his attacks. So.
Sorry, I'm doing a bunch of maths here, guys. I apologize. 17. Wow, that's a good one.
You're not supposed to say that. Don't say, yeah,
Good
that was a
for
great.
me
That was
or
a
good
great
for the
attack.
Well, take this as they come. The first two, and it is a furious speed under the power of an improved haste, just comes at you like a whirlwind of claws and savage teeth. We've got 38 damage from the claws immediately, knocks you down to 120 hit points. Its bite, I don't get to roll my d12s often enough. 12, 18, 26 from the bite. And then a brutal, crushing smash from its tail, like a thunderclap striking the earth. 10, 15, 16, 20. Leaves you on 74. There is a brief moment, a pause of breath for you, Ra. And then it does it again.
No.
Yeah, I figured.
I just
40,
survived that.
43 from claws and from 43 from the 2 claws immediately. Ra is driven to her knees, the dragon slashing down overhead. Its tail whips around, flattens her, ties itself tight, pinning her arms to her body. That's another 25, leaving Ra on 6 hit points.
Then he does it again.
With its bite, it severs the upper half of Ra's body completely from the lower. And still with her entrails hanging from its jaws, simply drops the parts and turns and roars its fury at your group. And Matthias, there is a blast of psionic energy, arrows out towards you. Save against spells, please.
I'm immune.
Are you?
No.
Just trying it on.
Matthias's body comes apart with a burst of green energy, turned to so much dust, disintegrated before your eyes. Natural 1, worst time to roll it.
Yeah.
Did you not have an extra 20?
No. Tin and Tick Tick have the other d20s.
Well,
You're muted, Dwarf.
I'll give mine to Jade.
Sure.
Yeah,
I might roll another one.
that's your business.
If that's the way the dice go, isn't it? 10 pass.
That's a pass.
Matthias rematerializes. Zoop.
Matthias is
better.
not disintegrated, it turns out, thanks to the generous. Is that Osiris?
Thank you.
It's like Thanos' snap, and then it reversed.
Yeah. Okay, Matthias, I'll put you back on the chart. You have an action coming, I believe.
Yes. Did my go, is it?
However, it's not your go, no.
Does he look injured? I mean, does it even look like we've hurt him at all? Because he's just like
several injuries, but
yes, I know, but it was like, and he's like, tis but a scratch. You know?
Yeah. The white flaming energies of Desverendi eclipse everything, Constantine. Bleeding all perception and even all color from the world, until nothing surrounds you except gray. Endless shifting gray. In the depths of the gray, a light, a gleaming golden light. It turns to face you, and you recognize the form of Korgunard. Why have you come here, Constantine?
The
This
dragon
is no
upon
place
us. We need you now.
for the living. I have fought my fight, Constantine. Somewhere in the distance, Korgunard, hurry the fuck up, yo!
We're all very dead.
As if another spirit
Hold
from
on,
the
if
grey
he's in the
can somehow
spirit raid,
yeah.
can we all just chill here and be
the
like,
rest of the party are
Korgunard?
like, what the fuck?
Dude, what the hell is taking you so long? Fuck, man.
Is it like in Beetlejuice where we like stay the way we died, like Ra's carrying her like upper half? Like
Yuck.
My fight is done, Korgunard says. I gave all that I had. My life.
You could have more. Your time's not done yet. If it was, I wouldn't have found you here.
You would bring me back to horror beyond belief.
I would bring you back to live through what we do.
Why should I? It cost me everything.
It's costing us that now, yet we fight on. I have a hard time believing that death alone would stop you. Your purpose isn't ended. This is merely a break.
It came to nothing. All my efforts were for nothing, Constantine.
If you don't come back, then that statement will be true. Those of us you empowered are dying around me right now to give me the chance to get you. They had belief in you. Do you not believe in them the same? To step from the ether and take your place alongside those you chose?
You are right. I must keep hope alive. The Avangion spirit reaches its hand out to yours.
I will take his hand and with everything in me try to propel him forward past me back to Athos.
Matthias.
With tears in my eyes, I pick up Raj's sword and offer it to the dragon in hope that he's going to come close.
It absolutely does. Strides over towards you. A wise choice, its voice says, thrumming from the air as its great clawed hand stretches out.
Oh, I'll give it to him, all right? I'm going to fucking stab him twice. Joke's on you, bitch. It's probably on me because I'm going to fucking miss. Come on, give me some 20s. Oh, I missed.
You stab once, twice. The blade
was
fails
he
to even penetrate the worm's skin. It stumbles backward, glaring down at you, deceived by your base treachery.
I love how he's offended by that, given that he just murdered half of us. Like, how dare you?
You promised!
All of a sudden just has pearls and is clutching them like.
Finally, Tick.
I know it's no point me moving, so
Tick is going to take the potion of extra healing that he has.
Yeah.
Is there any point?
I don't know.
No.
Is there any point?
No.
No. I suppose there isn't. In that case, I'm going to do another hit and run attack. Leap over the rocks right next to Matthias. And then I'm going to stab 3 times again with the Heartwood Spear.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
We die as a clutch.
Oh, hey, there's a hit! Woo!
Woohoo!
That's a natural 20. Nice.
That's a natural 20.
The other 2 misses. Give me max damage for that.
That's what I need.
I don't know what it is. It's a D8, so...
D8,
17.
17.
Is it? You got it. Okay, good.
17. And then...
Outstanding.
And then with... looking at Matthias, looking at how injured he is and how injured I am, I grab him.
I've not been hit.
Oh, you've not been hit? Well, I'm gonna spare you the indignity of getting murdered, and I'll grab him and leap back to my little hidey hole in this little spot right here.
Great.
We're coming for you.
And then Matthias is with me.
Yep. Okay. Tick.
I need to roll initiative, don't I?
Yeah, you do. I see a 4 for Tick.
No,
Matthias?
Did I?
That's my 4, but I'm assuming it'll be a 9
Matthias.
with a bastard sword.
Hold on. It's not updating. Oh, 14. This is going really well.
It's terrible,
It's-
guys.
Well, I mean, this thing has a speed of 6.
10.
2.
2. Awesome. 10, go.
So at this point, I assume Korgunard is moving back towards the material plane.
You've completely lost sight of Korgunard. Now the energies of the spell are full within you. You send it rushing into what little of him there remains. The heart, the shin bone. Well, now I'm going to need a System of Shock survival roll from you, please.
Let me find it.
Oh, shit! Ooh!
What just happened?
I was very close to death.
He almost blew it.
Oh, fuck.
Close is fine.
Yeah.
The psychic energies,
I've got 1 hit point.
the spiritual energies, the elemental energies combine, bonding you to Korgunard. Some small piece of your life force floods into him, the final spark that is needed. And now on the ground at the base of the stone outcrop, by Constantine's feet, a glimmering form begins to take shape. The dragon gives a horrified shout, seeing this. Splits its actions in the following order.
Matthias, you're not there anymore, by the way, on the map. You should
Yeah, I
be
know.
next to me. But I can't move your token, so...
Strides up and over the edge of the outcrop until it towers over the pair of you.
We're in the little cavey thing there!
Shout to Tick Tick. Put a clutch.
My 1 hit point begs to differ.
12, 13,
The thing is,
plus
we've all
13
equivalently
is-
got 1 hit point.
At least you have one.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
Well, technically, you've got 2 because there's 2 halves of you.
It strikes you twice with its claws, Matthias.
So, I mean, I've got like 500 armor class running.
Flattening you to the ground with the first one, laying your jaw and face open with the second one, looks you up and down with one beady reptilian eye as if assessing you, and then
That
power
one.
word, kill! And having less than 60 hit points remaining, Matthias dies. His life force quite simply snuffed out.
I got better.
With its bite,
Oh, sorry.
it tears quite
I hold the
simply
spear
tears
out
Dick
so
in
he
half.
stabs himself as he.
Oh, you did get him in the gum. Actually, he's gonna be, that's going to be bothering him for.
You're just being a toothpick right now. You're just cleaning it.
Yeah.
A tooth tick.
I'm a tic tac. That's almost a TPK. You got 1 more to go, man.
Yeah, I'm just choosing my my method. Let's finish his attacks first, shall we? We've still got another. We've got a tail. Where's my thing? Whoops. Okay. Fine. Constantine actually still has a stone skin.
Yeah, I haven't been hit yet.
Constantine, you haven't. So, tail and 4. It takes 5 charges off your stone skin, hammering at you in relentless fury. And this is quite literally as your awareness is coming back to the material world, you phase back into consciousness to see this thing standing over you, raining blow and blow, and crack with its tail. A bite picks you up in its mouth, shakes you around, spits you out, looking down to see where the where the blood is starting to come. It doesn't actually see any. There is a snap of psychic energy. Save against spells at -6, please.
Oh, that's a fail.
No one is there to see it, except perhaps Kavas. But Kavas is actually over here and running already.
Do you not have your D20?
No, I gave it to Jade.
You gave it. And it is that which...
Arnold, give him your D20.
I've already used mine.
Oh.
We have none! God damn it! We're all dead!
It is that which costs Constantine his life. Disintegrated
As
by
a
a
clutch.
psychic blast of psychokinesis.
And thus ended the Dark Sun campaign. All right, goodbye.
Yeah, good
thanks,
times, good
guys.
times.
The dragon fades from view. His body becoming like mist before the sunlight. Can I get system shock survivals from everybody, please?
What roll?
It's a deep ascent.
It's under
A
Constitution,
D%.
under attributes on your sheets.
Uh-huh.
It'll
Okay.
be under Constitution.
Constitution. System shock.
Yeah.
I passed.
I passed.
see all passes there.
Oh, nice.
All right, you will awaken in D3 turns. That's what happens when illusions kill you.
You bastard! I knew it! Hey, that's not fair.
Your bodies lie there, slumberous, unconscious, still twitching from the psychically inflicted injuries. Thankfully, your minds have proved resilient. None of you are going to kill yourselves by believing the illusion too hard. A shadow passes over the valley. Dust swirls as great pinions fold. The dark form stoops over the prone body of the Avangion. Just returned to life, barely awake, barely aware. An enormous claw. Not the mottled brown that you saw in the picture, but its veiny, reddish, black mass of sinew and talon closes around Korgunard's form. The dust swirls again as wings carry the unseen shape and its prize aloft. And it is to this absence and silence and desolation that you awake, as your awareness reasserts itself in the wake of the illusion. You are alive, but Korgunard has been taken. If truth be told, there is only one place he can have gone. Into the Valley of Dust and Fire, to the dragon city of Erdraxa. Which is where I suppose we'll be heading next session.